Oh, I think you just it's not very hard to unlock. It's like really early game stuff.
Yeah.
If I heal though, I'm gonna have to remind myself what all the shit does because I haven't played Sage in a long time. That's the damage. That's the heal. Don't heal. Self heal. B.
You play Alliance on WoW, don't you?
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter anymore because you can play with crossplay stuff. Like
What? Crossplay?
yeah, you can.
What?
Wait, not crossplay, but you can play. You know, you can play between factions. It doesn't matter anymore. They make it needlessly awkward, but you can do it.
So my Horde character can play with your Alliance character to do dungeons?
Yeah, I mean, half my friends are playing Horde.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you're
my,
suddenly excited to get back into.
yeah, it's. I mean, the factions are a fucking massive waste of time for World of Warcraft. It's if there's anything I would just like, if I could make one decision for Blizzard in that game, it's just be like, just get rid of them. It doesn't matter anymore. Nobody cares. If anybody's like, my faction identity, they're a fucking idiot. Like, it's at this point, it's gone.
Well,
if there is any faction identity, it's been gone for years.
Yeah, it's been gone for very long.
Like it doesn't matter anymore. Like, and the number of times where we go, oh, I guess we'll have to work together again. Like, it doesn't matter. It's so irrelevant. Chat up. Tell me my shit takes.
Shit takes are shit amazing. I don't know.
Mixed messages there.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, it's kind of awkward because you can't like queue for stuff. But if you're doing like, you know, raids, whatever, like you have to do group finder anyway. So
what? It's
basically, if you want to do queued content like, you know, LFR or dungeons,
yeah,
whatever, like heroic dungeons, you can't do it because you can't be in a group with a Horde character and then queue for something. I don't understand why. Presumably it's some archaic feature of this ancient system that they've been stuck to. But if you, like, you know, there's the delves. Generally all the stuff that you do needs like a manual entry anyway, right? Like you don't queue into it.
right.
Maybe not. I think like maybe like PvP is restricted, but I presume it is actually. I presume PvP is still restricted, but I don't give a fuck about PvP. But like, you know, last night I didn't join them, but my friends were doing a Nerebar Palace, which is the new raid, and they were, you know, half of them were Horde, half of them were Alliance. So I think it's pretty healthy for the game for them to finally admit that nobody really cares that much about what color flag you fly.
Well, I think people did used to care, but then they just like.
I have always thought it's very much a Horde-centric thing. Like, everybody... It was always, like... As an Alliance player, I've always looked at it from this perspective of, like, I don't really care. Like, it doesn't matter. And then... I mean, you see it at BlizzCon, right? Where they would always do the shit with, like...
For the Horde, for the
like,
Alliance.
oh, for the Alliance, for the Horde. And, like, you know, whether or not it's because of the popularity of the faction, based on, you know, addition of Blood Elves, whatever. Nobody really gives a shit. Like, but for the Horde was always louder.
Oh, God,
And it's just
yeah.
like...
Faction
it's like,
divides are so 2010.
I just think it's really fucking cringy. Like, it's just a pretend club in a video game. Like, who cares? It frustrates me because, like, you know, I've met people, you know, like yourself as well, where I've been like, oh, you play World of Warcraft? Oh, cool. What do you play? I'm an Alliance player. I'm a Horde player. Okay, well, that's the end of that conversation,
Yeah.
and we can't play together.
No,
Like,
you
it's
are
just,
right.
It's so stupid. It's just like, you know, but I think the game would be way more, and I suspect if they ever do a WoW 2, they'll probably lean away from factions. Well, I don't know, because I feel like this is meant to be their, like, this was the end of the original series, or the original story. Like, they're dealing with the Azeroth stuff. And I would love to see them, like, go, okay, Azeroth's done now. The game's still going to exist, but we're not going to, like, we're not going to update it anymore. It'll be treated like a WoW classic, effectively, now.
Hmm.
And then they go, okay, next game, and like finally update to a new engine. Whether or not that game will flop like a fucking wet fish is a different question. But I feel like they're gonna try, and I feel like I don't blame them if they do that because it's a necessity at this stage. Because WoW is ancient and it's heaving under its own weight. The game is old, and there is no shame in admitting that.
Oh god, can you remind me how I changed the bloody... Do I have to unequip it first?
What, the stone?
Yeah.
I think usually I just put a weapon on and it just switches. I can't remember. What are you trying to do here? You put it in the glamour dress?
No. I just put like my eye patch in the glamour dresser.
What are you trying to do? You're trying to equip the samurai one. Just change your weapon. Yeah, change your weapon. Not the gem. Just change it to like a samurai.
Okay.
Does it let you do that? Yeah, there you go. And then you just gear up and... Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it smells delicious. I think I've got pasta. I think I've got fish pasta.
Hi, Effendor.
Hello.
Hello, Michael. Now...
I need to start streaming again. I've really been out of it the last few weeks. Like,
oh, cocking!
not in the
Fucking
game.
bollocks!
What did you do?
Like a giant fucking pleb, instead of hitting the plus icon, I clicked on the monk icon.
Yeah, nice. Well done. It's not even a plus. It's just 3 lines.
Yeah, I got confused, okay?
Okay, this one is the... Oh god, I always forget there's so many abilities in this. I haven't played Sage in so long. Soteria. Oh, to be fair, it levels you, doesn't it? So I'll be able to learn it like again.
Yeah.
I like Sage. Sage is fucking sick design. I don't really... I think healers are very good for me because I kind of lean towards classes that are, you know... If I'm playing a support class, I'm always like very anxious about it, and like I need to be preempting all the heals. That's why I like Discipline Priest better than Holy.
I'm trying to find any scholarly thing. Oh, shush. Turn on. bloody-
Scholarly things.
Yeah. like,
It's a book. It'll be a book. Hello, by the way.
it always says, Arcanist.
Yeah. So Arcanist is like the base class, and then it evolves into Summoner or Scholar.
I already did that though.
Yeah, you probably did, but they don't come with a job stone. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I can't remember. But
There it is.
it's one of the only ones that splits.
Got it.
I think that's how you switch between them. So in theory, you'd use the same. Actually, no, I don't know. Maybe Arcanist is. I'm not really sure how it works. I don't play either of the classes.
It's got a stone, so that's how you do it. Sorry, Loz, I'm having to fudge everything.
Just fudge everything.
Just everything, Loz.
Everything.
Fudge it all.
What do you think of fudge? You like fudge? I think it's kind of mid.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Depends on the fudge.
I always find it's like it leaves that like sugary film in your mouth, and it's just ugh.
Oh, well, I'm used to that because I'm American, so that's
Yeah,
not
well.
for me.
all your sweets are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's so funny because like it's such a we get like those American candy stores in the UK, which they're just awful. You kind of like I'll tell you what, the one exception is like Reese's Cups. I don't know why I really love Reese's Cups. We don't really have like an equivalent to that, I suppose.
Oh, Reese's anything is delicious.
But, like I had a Hershey bar. God, it was years ago. I think my parents bought me one for Christmas as like part of it, because you do the stocking fillers or whatever. I was much younger, as you might imagine. And it was awful. Holy shit. I don't know how people can eat that. That's not chocolate.
Are we talking about American Hershey bars or English Hershey bars?
I don't know if I've had an English Hershey bar,
Fair enough.
but it was sold to me as it's an American one. It's just very waxy.
Well, yeah.
Because it's
That's
like
literally so it wouldn't melt
things
very
don't
easily.
melt. Yeah. I'm with you. We have the climate for better chocolate, I suppose.
Ephador
God, I
says
again.
it's the only one that splits one soul stone, enables healer, and the other one enables
Yeah,
DPS.
because they kind of like toyed with that, and then they didn't do it with anybody else.
Because it was a crime.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. I really don't like either of those classes. Summoner's just one they never seem to be able to get right. But I thought I saw my old guild leader there for a second and had a fucking like cat in the headlights moment. It's like, no! Drama!
Llama! Right,
Drama llama.
I'm in the golden saucer.
Oh, are you doing? I've been waiting outside POTD.
I mean, we could go straight there.
No, it's chill. You do your ritualistic.
Leap of faith!
Yeah, in about. In fact, God, that's really awkward actually, because Pass of the Dead is gonna like be an extended thing, and I've got a dip for like 10-15 minutes, like 8 o'clock.
Lars,
Where do I have to go for this? I've never been there.
For House of the Dead,
yeah.
Yeah.
it is in Quarry Mill in the Black Shroud. It's like the very bottom. Well, the not very bottom one, just second from the bottom. South Shroud, and then the middle one. I don't know if you have to do like quests to unlock it. I cannot remember. It has actually been like 4 years.
You
now,
do
which
have
is
to do like the most smallest
fucking
request.
insane.
The quest is like go over there. Shit, I was
You know
supposed
where I
to
get this quest? It's sent
it's
to me.
I think you actually
it's
get it.
it's this lot over here. These are the
They got nothing for me.
Speak to the expedition bishop and see if like they go.
Nope,
Oh wait, no,
not
that's not what I mean. That's the other one. It's Una.
No, they got nothing for me.
No, I'm just wondering if you've already got it unlocked.
No.
Well,
What if you talk to this guy?
He wouldn't be able to see the expedition person if he hasn't got it unlocked.
Oh, well, so where do I go to see if I've got it unlocked? Where's the
If there wasn't a guy in front of me, then that'll be that. Then it.
There is the Woodwhaler expedition captain.
Yeah. If you talk to him, he should give you the option to go enter. If it doesn't, then...
Nope. The
Okay, that's
great threat
fine.
to the peace
POT,
here. Let us know. Seeing how no suffering. Please move on.
Into a copper hell. What does that say? That's a shitty Reddit post. Deep dungeon, Palace of the Dead. Alright, requirements. The house that Death built. New Gridania. It's called Into a Copper Hell. That's MSQ, so you've done MSQ. Entering the Palace of the Dead. Oh, okay. No, it's a quest called The House That Death Built, and it's in. I think that's the Gridania Inn.
Yeah, looks
Is
like
it?
There's a little Lalafell, and you get a quest from The House That Death Built. That's the one. And then entering the Palace of the Dead. This is fine because like I said, I've kind of got a delay because I hate that. The parkour map, the Leap of Faith. I hate the new one.
There's no one?
That's the newest one. The not new one, but it's been around for a long while. But like the wooden, the like berry in the woods one.
Yeah.
I despise it.
What
I
I'm
think you
doing
should try
now?
like autopilot it. Yeah, I autopilot the other one. It's because I.
Ah, cock!
It goes to the top.
Hi, Carbon.
Oh, I have to delete that. Full 101. Hey, I remember this. I was playing a dog. Oh, those memories. Haven't done that for a while. What are you going to play, Lars?
I don't know.
No, fell off.
You didn't
And
tell
what
me who
levels
the
you guys doing?
fourth member is.
It's Cypher Invictus. It's Loz's brother.
Oh, why is he in here?
What?
Fifth member.
No,
Yeah. Nazith isn't playing.
Nazith doesn't know how to play. Nazith can't play.
Oh, I don't know if my brother's going to turn up though.
Oh, I thought he was.
I don't know. I'll check with him in a sec.
Okay. Zero issue if he doesn't want to.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to do this quest.
Yeah, with stuff. Where did this come from? That's just like, oh, it was the end of the campaign stuff. I just didn't redeem it. Okay, that's confused the shit out of me. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I looked at my inventory and I was like, I had like a mount I hadn't claimed and like a orchestrion. Normally, I'm pretty good on clearing those out. Zero issue if he doesn't want to join. Just don't tell him that.
Get the gold first. Not possibly badly.
That's fine. We don't need 4 people. You can do it in 3.
Ah! End badly!
My brother was talking to me, so he just got like a bunch of new computer parts, and his computer's not hosting for some reason. So what were you saying about me?
You don't play Final Fantasy.
You bad at video games?
No, I don't. No. Not a fan of video games. Not playing Dauntless right now to do my dailies.
Don't. Kind of dropped off.
I wonder when they're gonna send out beta invite keys.
Beta invite for what?
So Dauntless is doing a complete revamp of like a bunch of
really?
systems. Yeah, massive revamp.
Well, like, what's the point of having an entirely new beta?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Great.
Entirely
The
new.
point of having an entirely new beta, or is it still
Yes.
in beta?
Yes. No.
Okay,
Literally, they're
alright.
going to be entirely new beta.
Ah, okay. I played it years ago, but like
Uh,
before Monster Hunter came out on.
So
PC.
I'm aware of at least two. This is the second, as far as I'm aware, this is the second massive
Redo.
like redo they've done. The first one was the Reforge update, which essentially changed the way weapons worked. So rather than having a progression tree that would be like, oh, you take low rank Nasher parts and then you upgrade them with high rank Shrike parts, and now you have an upgraded weapon. You know, it was each weapon had its own individual weapon tree, and it was just two states. It was the base weapon and then the reforged weapon, which unlocked extra power in it. Which is cool, but you know, Xeno realized the problem with it, which isn't a terrible problem, but it is kind of a repetitive problem, where you reforge your weapon and it goes back down to rank 0
Garbage.
or whatever, and you have to then build it back up to
And you don't even have
to
something
max
to
rank.
use in the meantime, so you almost need 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you get down to low level content, which is boring.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's kind of in vein of Monster Hunter, I suppose, in a way. But like at least in Monster
Well,
Hunter,
but
you can
Monster
kind of
Hunter,
like.
you're always going. That only
Yeah,
happens
you just-
when
you
you're working
ju-
on a new weapon one.
I'm with you, and like it doesn't hurt you to go back, and also the armor generally is cross. Like actually,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true of the
yeah.
armer in it.
Right.
I don't know. I liked Dauntless,
so-
but I just kind of like ran out of steam with it. I think. Like,
Yeah. But the new system is supposed to like get rid of that problem. Each weapon is going to go back to having its own unique 1 to 60 progression level, and there'll be no more reforging or anything.
okay. Yeah, I did
Among
enjoy
other
it.
things.
I love how you still have the sprout thing.
Hmm.
Not feel experienced enough at this stage.
Wait, I can change that myself.
Yeah, you can remove it. Loz, what do you want to play? Are you gonna just stay tank? Do you want to do Machinist? Because if you're, I can go tank it instead. I would actually. I think I'd probably prefer to play Gunbreaker to Sage, but I don't know which is better.
I think he's run off.
I don't know if he's even here. Wait. He's ready for the, Destiny mobile announcement.
What?
Yeah, there's a NetEase Destiny game on the way. Yeah, it's so fucking just. Oh, I don't understand the
Wait,
I do understand the logic.
As in actual Bungie, or?
No, NetEase is completely running it. Bungie's in the fucking corner right now. Like, Sony's been like, you did bad, and we're gonna punish you.
That's fair.
They're basically like almost subsumed at this stage. What a waste of the last 6 years or whatever it is. Whenever they left, not quite that long, because that would have been probably like 4 or 5 years. I can't believe I started playing Final Fantasy XIV 4 years ago. That's absolutely mad. I've only seen 2 expansions.
Hmm? Oh, you mean
As in, like, I was playing when 2 expansions dropped. I played when I started in Shadow. Why Shadowbringers? I was going to say Shadowbreakers. That's not right at all.
Shadowlands?
Yeah, I started in Shadowbreak. I almost fucked it up again. Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
Midway through, because like half the raids were out, because the near raids were fun. And then Endwalker came out, and then Dawntrail came out. That's absolutely mad to me. I hate it. I wonder what could have happened in that intervening 4 years to make everything feel very quick.
Never know.
Dark times. You need a samurai drift, bro.
I know, but I'm done samurai and stuff.
And samurai, my samurai.
I'm done samurai stuff. I'm just gonna keep on. I can't.
Yeah, I could.
Can't keep spamming here. So how's chat? Chat good? Everyone in chat okay? Oh, actually, minor announcement. Unfortunately, on Monday, when my PC decided to commit Sudoku again, the unfortunate side effect is I lost the 2 new memes. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and at this moment he knew he fucked up have unfortunately gone from OBS. I need to reconstruct them, but I have been slowly reconstructing everything as and when I need it. So that has yet to see the light of day, but I will get to it, I promise. Because I know you guys love your memes. The upshot is, like, all the other memes just work perfectly fine. I'm like, oh, thank fucking Christ, because last time I had to rebind everything.
I'm actually quite excited to do something like this. I enjoy, like, that kind of content where it's just like grinding through a dungeon.
Should I give him a phone call, or...?
Or laws.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I can't start until just after 8 anyway.
That's fine.
I'm going to scarf my food. It's just timing today.
Using?
I think I have pasta.
Sweet, delicious pasta.
Pasta with prawns and stuff.
Prawny pasta.
My family's awkward timings have not worked out very well today. And yeah, I was like, oh, it's great. It almost benefited me that you delayed it, because I could have done the raid yesterday, and then my grandpa showed up, so I had to hang out with him for the evening. So I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Fun as that was. We do love opinionated old men. That's good fun to hang out with.
Yes, my step-grandfather was a special case.
In what way?
Head case.
Lots of inappropriate things said in a very Irish
That's
manner.
most grandfathers.
Ah.
Well, unfortunately I didn't know my grandfather for long. He unfortunately passed away when I was 4. I got photos of him and everything, me and him and everything, but like, you know.
You don't.
Yeah, but oh god, what was I gonna say? But I didn't know my grandparents at all on my mother's side, just my father's side. My nan was also a special head case where it's just like, oh, your skin and bones, feed you now.
Oh no, that's just
every
normal.
grandmother.
That's every grandma, yeah.
Oh, not to this extent.
Yeah, it is.
Not to an
My-
Italian
my-
extent.
Mine was very well. I did have 6 grandparents because my mum's parents split and remarried.
Sure.
So I was spoiled for them until about like 2 years ago when now I'm down to 1.
Right.
Which is good fun. And the one that's left is a bit. Yeah, he's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Plus his mind's going, so it's always fun.
My grandmother, my nan, lunchtime we turn up is like, you hungry? No, we've had food. You hungry? It's like, no, I'm fine. It's like, you're hungry. You're hungry. I'm telling you, you're hungry. It's like, okay. Comes back with roast chicken.
Oh.
I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, my nan was like that as well.
You don't know.
I was really picky as a kid as well, so she would like, because she lived in Norfolk and I'm in Surrey, so it was a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
Didn't see her very often. It was she had like special food she'd get for me, and then my uncle would not be allowed to touch it. It was very funny. I miss her. Yeah, all the good ones are gone. I've just got the annoying one left. How selfish of them, honestly.
Yeah.
I had that on my bar. Why don't I have that on my bar? Oh god.
How
Weirdo.
shellfish of them, Recuse. How shellfish.
Disgracia is
I wonder
I
if
can
Loz is
upgrade
like
it to that.
passed out in his chair or something.
Oz, where are you, buddy? Oh, because they're like combo attacks. I remember.
I mean, like, after we do this, I'll have I'll finally be able to say, I like or dislike the samurai, but at least I tried.
Samurai's fine. It's just quite wooden for what you would expect. It's quite like, I guess a good way to put it would be like Obi-Wan Kenobi style. Like old Obi-Wan Kenobi style.
Very still.
Combat. Just very like, yeah, just slice. Like you do lots of. It doesn't feel very fluid. That's the one thing I don't like about it. I like classes that are quick. Which is why Ninja's fun, because it's like it's not about cast times. It's about how fast you can cram your rotation in.
Yeah.
But yeah, Samurai's okay. It's just I never really vibed with it. I think my favorite classes are definitely Ninja, Gunbreaker, and Red Mage. Just because they're all very speedy. They all do things quick.
Yeah, I'd like to give like Ninja. I'd like to give them a lot of them a go.
It's interesting because I always used to be like shit scared of like anything except DPS in WoW, because WoW's community is was and still is just terrible.
I couldn't believe the difference when I hadn't done any dungeons or anything since Cataclysm. Was it Cataclysm? No. Well, we didn't really do any in Mists of Pandaria because it was just like there's no point in doing the dungeons. Because the faction gear was better.
Yeah.
No, No, I did still do dungeons. What else was there? What was that? Then there was Warlords. I did do Dungeons and Warlords, but that was like right at the start, and then they never released another dungeon again afterwards. Legion, I didn't do anything. Boats was abortion. And then Shadowlands. Like, yeah, so going from Warlords to Shadowlands, the general attitude of the players was just unfathomably toxic.
It's horrible. It really, like, it's just crazy how miserable people are in that game. Like, and I'm not gonna say that FF doesn't have its own toxicity. I just think it's more in the social side. Like, there's a lot of, like, you know, fake nice in this game.
Yeah.
That's the if you take a sledgehammer to the surface, you're gonna find it. Like,
Yeah.
the second you get involved in a community, you will find.
Oh yeah, you
the,
will always find it. But
like in just generally being polite to people in dungeons and like people saying like hi,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just like it's just a behavior that's kind of like enforced in you, you know, for better or ill, in this, just to be like, you know, pleasant to people like that. I feel like my friend made a point of like, I think having, as much as I was mocking you for the Sprout thing, I think it's really good because it gives you basically like L plates, so you can be like, I'm not confident. Please be nice to me. And like it, you know, if you're going into like fucking savage raiding and just fucking everything up, I get that.
Yeah,
like that's a
but, like-
reason to be like, oh, this is frustrating because I've definitely played with people who should have had the fucking Sprout logo, but were just, you know, too subbed into.
when we did the first dungeon in Shadowlands, and it was like, you know, we turn around, so like, you know, I've not done this dungeon before, like we lost 2 of the DPS. They just dropped off. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
people are horrible.
what?
It's also like kicks as well. Like, you know, I think like if somebody doesn't know mechanic as well, there's so little patience. Like
Yeah.
if somebody's fucking something up, if they don't get it by like the 2nd or 3rd pull, they're done. Like there's no fucking way. Even in like a raid that they've never done before. I mean, if you explain something to somebody and they don't listen and like, you know, they're actively still ignoring your advice and like not doing the mechanics, that's fine. I get that. That's a logic to like if they're the reason you're wiping, because that, you know, in raiding that's a thing. But in like a dungeon, I mean, I'm just baffled by like I've played not a lot. I did like 1 LFR raid last week, and holy shit, honestly, I don't know how somebody gets that toxic. They were so inept. They were a paladin with an agility weapon on to start with, and they were just throwing shit at my tank friend, like, you know, screaming and shouting that he was doing it wrong and that like they would do it better. They would do, you know, they were like pulling things the wrong way. They were doing the mechanics wrong, and like it's not, you know, it's LFR. Also, like, who gives a fuck? It's just crazy. You meet so many of those psychos in like every dungeon. I feel like it's a roll of the dice unless you're playing in a pre-made.
Yeah.
It's mad. MMO players, man, different breed.
Yeah. Well, just gamers in general. Ah,
Jesus Christ, Jack, you scared the shit out of me that you knew the name. Like, because I was like, I didn't see your name, and then I saw you mention Imogen, and I was like, oh god, she's in the chat. Yeah, we were talking about like toxicity in like WoW and MMOs in general.
Yeah. As you do.
It's fucking. It just makes it so unappealing as well. I think that's one of the reasons why I think FF has done really well, is that like a lot of people in the pandemic going like, oh, I need something to do with my time, I'm gonna play an MMO. And because it's like a friendly, welcoming MMO, that people were a lot more likely to stick with it. Whereas WoW's still just that horrible fucking like prickly briar patch that you try and like climb through, and everybody's just awful to you.
Oh god, sorry.
It really confused me because I also have a friend as well. What? Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Man. I was thinking about what games I want to play for like the rest of the year, like what's actually coming up, because like WoW is something I did not expect to be playing. And the only thing I can think of is Dragon Age. Like that just like slipped in out of nowhere. It was something like, it's ready! Time to play.
Just trying to think now. There's not a great deal that's been announced that I'm particularly keen on.
Well, we kind of had it all this year, right? Like, there's not really much left of the big things this year, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. I'm sure I'm missing something very obvious.
There is a... Oh, God. It's done by the same people that did Shovel Knight. I can't remember what it's called.
I don't give a shit about Ragnarok. Also,
Come
that came
back
out
to-
like 2 years ago. That's fine. Unfortunately, I am going to have to dip in like a second for like 10 minutes, so I might just have to chat for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chatting's fine.
I will be as quick as I can when I'm
No. Chill.
fine. When I used to raid in FF, we would do like savage pulls, and it always seemed to be at exactly when I was going to have my dinner. So
Yeah.
I got a reputation for just like disappearing for 5 minutes and coming back, and then they're like, "Yeah, I just shoveled all of my dinner into me in like, 5 minutes flat." What are you going to play? Dark Knight?
I will play. What you play?
Or play what you want, because I can do whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to level anything. So. If you want to play healer or tank or DPS, I don't care. I'll just like adapt.
I don't know how Sage works. I have Sage locked. I need to.
Well, that's the
What you
whole
playing,
point of
Joe?
this. Huh?
What are you playing, Joe?
Samurai!
It's a good way to learn, because you
It's-
start at the bottom and then you slowly grow.
Yeah, this is like the whole reason why we're doing this is so I get like one button to push. I'm like, I learn my buttons one at a time.
Uh-huh.
I told you this!
Yeah, no. Well, I've never done it. I don't know how it works.
You start from the bottom. You start at like level 1 and you level up as you go. And
Yeah.
I think it caps at 60 possibly. I'm not sure, but
I imagine it would. It's round the board.
it doesn't keep
Oh, it's heaven's
the level. It doesn't keep the level, but it does give you XP for doing this. So you will also level in actual character. It's just obviously once you out level a certain point, it will just be slower.
Obviously.
Be good for leveling things below 60 then, probably. Mate, you can use Blue Mage in there?
I don't think so.
No, I've got Red Mage.
Red Mage
Well,
is
if
great.
it's for actually, if it is for let you learn things, then I'll do Sage, and we'll go.
Okay.
From that one.
So,
In which case, I will play tank. I love that works on the bike. That's hilarious. I have to remember what I'm doing with standing for a full day night cycle. Yeah, well, got other shit to do. Oh, I love the Guardian, like, or the the Doman.
The
I guess
Doman
no, it is
Guardian,
Guardian,
aren't
isn't it? Yeah. Like the like kind of vaguely Imperial.
I? Well, I don't get why we just can't join the Empire. We got no map.
I want to.
Yeah.
But
cause
it's a bit
they're
late
the
for that now.
baddies, Loz.
Not the baddie.
They're the baddies.
You can make a new Empire. Blackjack and hookers.
Yay!
How does one play Gunbreaker again? Is there kind of target? I'm not going to get my cartridges anyway, so I don't know why I'm worried about this.
Oh, I find Gunbreaker so simple and easy to play.
Yeah, it's the DPS tank. I love it. It's so much fun. It's like the weaving the cartridges in, or like the continuation of it. Is that? Oh, shift 4. That's the double down is the big one. First strike. I actually didn't look to see what the new ability was. Great Nebula. Damage reduction, increases maximum HP by 20% and restores the amount increased. Reign of Beasts. delivers an attack to target and all enemies near it with a potency of 800 for the first enemy. And okay, so it's just a big AoE. And ready to rain. Ready to work.
Do it. Jump.
Delivers an attack with potency. Yep. Okay, this is just like an AoE combo by the looks of it. Rain of Beast changes to Noble Blood. What is Rain of Beast? Oh, that's the level 100 bit. Oh, Jesus. Wait, what is that? How many fucking abilities they want me to put on this bloody bar?
All of them. I'm thinking, as we're still waiting, we go to the Golden Saucer.
I will
Yeah.
dip out, and then you crack on, and you do whatever you want for a minute, and I'll be back in a minute, okay? I'll mute myself. I'll be.
Is there a chat?
Is there a chat? Yeah, of course there's a chat.
Or a chat?
We've been talking. We've been talking about the complexities that is can't remember. What were we talking about, Nazeth?
I don't know. I've been looking at my looking into my brother's problem.
Oh yeah, like the toxicity that like you
I
start
think I
seeing
know
in
what
World
it
of Warcraft.
is.
Right, so I want to pull on the daily cat pot. Problem is, I don't have that thing anymore. Mini
Just Google mini catbot solo.
Soul.
Catbot solo.
I think that's the one. That's the one. We'll always find this website. Guaranteed 1 million monies. Promise no scam. Oh, check out all that money I just got. Would you like to try again? I know one time I got like, was it 10,000? It was just like, that was 80. That was worse.
I just got 36.
Oh wow. A really low number. No, I did that wrong.
Oh,
So 10 million?
10,000.
Nice. Nice. 36.
Very nice.
Is 36 the lowest number? Yes, it is. It's on there twice.
Yep.
Wow, and that is... Now, let's go find... Gatekeeper, which there was one way closer, but I ran off. And go do... a gate. I don't... Wait, what is it? The slice is right. Yeah, let's go do the slice is right.
Oh no.
I'll be out of it in like 5 seconds. Oh, for gatekeeping in MMOs. Oh. Well, it's just gonna be us. It's just gonna be us
For 7 minutes.
doing it. Carvin says Overwatch's newest crossover has him wanting to vomit. What is Overwatch's newest crossover, Carvin? Oh, by the way, do you remember what number we got to on the Stoic head count? I can't remember if it was 33 or 39.
What, for the high score?
Yeah.
Or just watch the last stream?
Good point, I'll do that. Overwatch with World of Warcraft. Wow.
Next up, Overwatch crosses over with your mom.
Well,
Overwatch X Fortnite X your mom.
loud motorbikes are loud. They even put in the gesture emotes, and I find those animations so repulsive. Can you send me a link on Discord?
What do you want, cat? What do you want, other cat?
What do you want?
Come here, other cat.
Other cat?
Other cat? Invisible cat? Imaginary cat? Yeah, if Gendo can have an Ava imaginary, I can have an imaginary cat.
I'm pretty sure all of Evangelion is imaginary.
No.
Yeah.
There was specifically in the movies Evangelion imaginary.
We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this and we're gonna become the richest.
But it's not about winning.
We're gonna become the most richest gamblers Final Fantasy XIV has ever seen. We're only gambling with our lives, Loz. We can do this. You just gotta believe, Loz. You know. None of this horseshit like skill or effort or any of that bollocks. Okay, so this is what Carbon has sent me. An X announcement, apparently. This. Who the fuck is that? Oh, Zenyatta.
Our true work is just beginning.
Oh, Fed just cut the interest rate, signaling that we are done with inflation.
Okay.
For now.
Our true work
Obviously, it'll come back
is
later.
just beginning.
We'll never be done with inflation.
This is awful. These look horrible. The only one that looks any good is Torbjorn. Everyone else looks so bad.
What are you looking at?
Huh?
What are you looking at?
I'll send you a link up to it now.
Yes.
So they're putting World of Warcraft themed skins into Overwatch. And Reinhardt
Crossovers
looks
themselves.
stupid. Huh?
They're doing crossovers with themselves.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. Wow. Not with themselves. Reinhardt looks awful. Torbjorn looks okay. It's starting, by the way. Zenyatta and Widowmaker look absolutely horrific.
The Zenyatta one's the worst. The Widowmaker looks like cosplay.
Yeah, it's still awful though.
It's acceptable. The Zenyatta is awful. It just looks
Yes.
wrong.
Yeah, that looks wrong in every way, shape, and form for an orc.
I do know.
Because they've said, oh yeah, we've got to keep the model the same for hitboxes and things. It's like, no.
Then choose a different character to be,
Yep.
Oh, God. Loz, why is there a Power Ranger here?
Yes. There's also a golden pig thing.
The bear?
Yes.
Where are you?
Stealthy.
Or is that a pig thing, or is that... Or is it a bear? Huh. No, you're right, it is a pig. It is a pig. Sorry. Where the fuck are you, though?
You should come over here.
You just walked past me twice.
No, I couldn't possibly walk past you twice. That's not you. You're not wearing a suit. And a cat boy. Though I do think that character's supposed to be like Denji from Instagram. So how'd you get rid of the little sapling thing off your head?
You type something into chat.
Oh. Well, I'll never know.
We'll get it after this. Sprout is what it's supposed to mean. Supposed to let people know you're a new player.
I was about to say, I thought the music's kind of like broken or some shit.
is it now time for round
Doggo.
3? That was the...
Mono and Doggo. Trade replacement.
Oh, I stopped doing it, and I saw it where it was, and then it slipped me off. I just don't bother with this normally. Keep going, Drew. And the Wind Maker one isn't. It's not great. It's not worse.
Well, she looks like a cartoon sometimes.
Yeah, that's kind of a. I can totally see that as kind of a Overwatch being cosplayed, but the Zenyatta one is just.
Oh dear God!
The orbs are just too small.
Hello.
Or too big.
No.
Head. The Trollball ones are okay. The Reinhardt
Looking
one's stupid.
Overwatch stuff.
Oh yeah, no, the two. I'd say the Tourbillon one's okay.
Geobion.
Tourbillon.
They're doing.
Oh, it is Reinhardt. Yeah. No, I looked at the artist one. I was like, who's that meant to be? Because it had like a staff. I hate Thrall Ramatra. Is the worst.
It looks awful.
Like weirdly skinny. Not Ramatra. Zenyatta.
Yeah.
Skinny. I mean, Tourbillon's basically just a recolor at that stage because they've already done him as Magnum.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure it's necessarily worth that kind of money. The Zenyatta one's horrible.
That is just wrong. That's the progress.
I would have given. Oh, I don't know. They don't really melee characters. Do they? And great, Sylvanas Windrunner. I can't get away from her. Everywhere.
No one can.
Have they?
Bollocks!
Have they? Oh, was that?
Man.
Was that the last bit? Oh, that was one.
No.
Have they done a Widowmaker Kerrigan yet?
No, they have
Yeah.
done Nova though. Oh, they might have actually. It might have been a recolor.
Same thing, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of like, Space Goddess Kerrigan or like.
Oh no, I meant the normal Kerrigan before silliness happens.
Kerrigan, skin.
Right, time to do something.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there is. It does exist. It's just a recolor of the Nova, because obviously they're basically the same. Alright. Thank you.
Alright, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea what we're doing. Let's go for it.
So enter, and it makes like a save slot. So basically, whenever we join this one, we have to join as this party with the same.
Enter with a fixed party.
Fixed, yeah. Do fixed. Once we get around those. Right, now I have to remember what the fuck I'm doing, so bear with me. I do have a tank stance. It's been a minute. Pardon me. Oh, do I not get Royal Guard until level 10? What the fuck is that? I guess you don't have it. Sorry, I forgot you got a cutscene.
Alright. Okay.
Right. Open chests.
Whoa. Okay, character info. Okay, items coming up.
So, basically, we just clear each floor, opening all the chests to get upgrades. I don't think I get anything out of these ones because my Aether Ball arm is way stronger than this.
Well, I need to move health bars.
Oh, I don't even have fucking AoE at this stage.
I'm level 2. I'm level 3.
Yeah, what is that again? No Mercy, which is the damage buff. I want my gap closer.
Adrian. Expose immediate cast. Short cast. Cast can cast without interruption.
Yeah, I don't know what you start with on stage. I can't remember.
I start with sleep. For him.
So basically, it's based. If I remember correctly, it's based around Cardia, or Cardion.
Cardio, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
put it on.
cardio.
You put it on the tank, and then you damage, and it heals the tank, or gives the tank a shield, rather. I think.
Cool. When I find Cardion, that would be useful.
Green, I want to say. You might not get it at the start. I don't know if it's one of those ones where it's like, oh, inexplicably, we've not given it to you at the start. Brutal
It's a
Shell.
Cardio. Oh,
That's
level
my
4.
second.
No, why? Oh, it's on. Why is that on 3? Okay, so that's. So
And the purple things.
So it's just one of those things you stick on. Oh, I forget we got items
Yeah.
as well. Commander of Safety, removes all current traps. Commander of Steel, reduced damage. I can't remember how long that lasts for. I think it might just be for the floor. So increase. So basically, we go around and we collect chests, and it gives us those items that'll be if you press I. You'll get like a little special list of stuff. I think it's I or C. C. It gives you like a list of items and stuff. So those are, I believe, those are communal items. So don't use them. But I think they just work for the floor we're on. The idea is you just work through slowly, and then you run into these and stand here, and everybody loads to the next one. It's very simple, but like it gets harder and harder and harder. I don't think I've ever finished it. I think it finishes at like 200. But you just go until you get bored, really. Commander of Steel. I believe there is a cap on the number of things you can carry, so it's like 3 of each. If I'm
Right.
crazy there. Has been a moment. Yeah, unless Xeno starts taking damage, you don't really need to heal him. It's just like if you hit things, it'll shield me. If I get a 4, 5 even.
These things die easier than level 2 real creatures.
Yeah, because this is the fucking easy mode. So you can speedrun it, or you can go slowly and.
Oh, that's fine. Just
think
They
it's
should have had an
damage.
option to turn off the leveling effect, or the leveling sound effect.
I think the can of return is to exit. I'm not sure. Can't remember.
We keep going then?
Oh, I stepped on a trap. So there are traps, just as a heads up. So sometimes you can step on traps. So I just got one, which is damage dealt is reduced and damage taken is increased. So that can be really nasty. Place. You can have a thing that shows you where the traps are, which is quite useful. One of our upgrades is Commander of Sight. Yeah, Commander of Sight is reveals the current floor's map and location. Or you can do the one that removes them. It's usually not that dangerous, especially if you have a healer. If
Yeah,
ours
Lars-
goes, we might have a problem. But...
Lars, it's all on you. Don't die.
Yay!
Commander of Witching, if I remember correctly, is the one that turns you into. Oh yeah, it's the like polymorph one. Okay, so we can pop a steal. Buff a bit. I think if I remember correctly, it like slowly evolves the place, like it changes setting each time you go up 10 floors or 5 floors or something. Commander of Fortune. So there are hidden chests as well, I think, right? Can't remember. Damage one.
That was
Like
a
that
trap.
shit. There you go. So on Anybody not quite as tough as that, that's gonna hurt. Die.
I'd hurt anyway.
It's fine. You'll be alright. I want my like taunt thing, or tank stance thing, and then an AoE, and that's literally all I need. Don't remember when you get that.
Probably 420.
My AoE is Demon Slice. You get it at level 10, which is when I get my tank stance. Which is good. Commander of Intuition. Remind myself what it does. Oh yeah, Hidden Treasure. Oh, landmine. I guess the problem with like everything dying really easy means that like boss can't heal me basically.
How did you know there was did you actually trigger the landmine?
I stepped on it. I didn't do it on purpose. They're invisible.
I
You just found them.
was wondering if like you'd spotted
No,
it.
no. There you go. There's one. Silence trap.
Right, okay.
Really annoying because we just stand here and hit things. It's usually good like not to like bump up in case it triggers because they're AoEs.
Fair.
It's fine. I don't mind tanking it, so you guys just sort of. Oh wait, there's a chest in there. Oh, Cane of Passage. Sorry, never mind. I can't remember what all the symbols mean. Has been a minute. We can pop that. Pick it up, nice.
Carry on, right.
Yeah. So if you cap, just may as well use it. So go back. More goblin.
Is that only on that floor then? So the bomb.
I think it's only on you as well, right?
Oh
Yeah, it's that. You see that buff next to me? Vulnerability down. Damage taken is reduced. That's what. So you know. So it's depending on who you are. It just sort of means that you can play a bit more aggressively if you're like weak class or like a.
Yeah, because these don't open until you kill a certain number of enemies.
And then every 10 floors, you get a boss as well. So.
And a cutscene.
Oh. Oh no. Never mind.
Psychomantis. Is that Psychomantis wearing stilettos?
Yep.
Stiletto Mantis.
Stiletto Mantis. Need to get it. Your 8th arm flickers, strength plus 1.
Yeah, it basically your weapon in here is obviously not what you normally use. So you get these blue chests, and the blue chests let you upgrade it effectively, just automatically counts it up. But it sort of early on, it doesn't really. For me, I'm not getting upgrades from these. There has to be like a certain level to upgrade.
Ah, I triggered a land.
Jesus. It was that. Oh, that what almost killed me.
Yep.
Oh, I'm level 12. I have loads of my shit now. Okay.
I don't got none of my shit yet.
Great. So we can go back and fight stuff to level. Or we can just leave. It's up to you guys.
Ascend!
Keep going? Okay.
Uppies!
I don't know if I've ever finished the story stuff in here either. I don't know where it stopped. Yeah, that cutscene that you saw is like part of the story. Here you go. like, we may as well. Okay.
I'll do it.
So all the traps will go away now.
Yay.
On this floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Affluence is number of treasure. Okay, so that's on the next floor, so I'm going to do that. We're leveling so quickly, I'm having to keep track of what the fuck I've actually upgraded into. I can't remember. If I get that, that's 26. I want my melee combo.
I now have a third ability.
What do you mean third? You should have like 20 by now.
Nope.
I mean, you definitely do. There's definitely more stuff.
Lies. I can read. I went to the most impressive educatoriums.
Vegetorium. Yeah, so if you see a little circle on the floor, I think it's...
Don't stand in it.
yeah, either I think the gold ones are like... I'll for science. Okay, no, red. That's bad. Don't stand on the red, oddly enough. Like, that's the trap. I mean, you don't get a lot. There is like an AoE one. There's like a big laser on a cooldown. I quite like Sage because it's sort of DPS-y focused. Oh, I got a poison. Shit, what about that? Ah, Mimic. Ooh. Got.
There's
Yeah, a lot of the good stuff don't show up till way later. Yeah, careful with that.
don't stand on the trap.
Not
I
bad.
say this. Oh, you stood on the trap. You're the
Yay,
you're
no.
the
Oh, wait.
healer.
Me.
Now we're gonna die.
Phlegma? Phlegma?
Like
Phlegm.
my balls.
You're gonna take so much time.
God.
26, so that must be over there. 2 things.
Uppies?
We're probably coming up to a boss. Oh, we're on 8. Danger zone. Oh, that's my cooldown smack. See? Which looks like an AoE, but I believe it is not. This does get it harder at higher levels. Obviously, it's sort of designed to be like a, oh, you can just start at nothing. And... So there's no chest in there. So... Probably just dip.
What
Maybe-
about
I think if
hidden
you
chests?
see. Sorry.
What about hidden chests?
then,
You've
I
got to find it like you would a trap, if I remember correctly. So it's a bit awkward. They're not very common.
I
What
think
do I get at level 20?
the answer here, Loz, is beans.
Ah, shit.
Like these default laser beams, they should just be on an autocast. Like just turn them on.
I guess it's not like a channel.
No, but if I'm shooting laser beams, I just want to turn it on. It's like, right, okay, I want to stop shooting laser beams now. It starts. Rather than have to push it every bloody.
I mean, because it's like the least involved healer. You're spending more of your time damaging.
No, but you're not. You're just pushing one button to damage.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's clever. It's just that's how they designed the class. So it's more like, and also I guess you're getting the simple version of it because it's supposed to start at 80.
Yeah, yes. But I'm not
The
seeing
issue.
many more damage buttons. I'm not seeing like
There's-
a damage combo chain or something.
There is like upgraded versions of the abilities, if I remember correctly. I just can't remember. It's not you know it's a healer. Where everybody go? You go in the next room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got
then-
fucking
You trigger trap.
nerd.
Like a holy priest in WoW has more DPS buttons than this.
I think
Oh,
WoW just generally has more abilities.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I think
Oh,
a lot of
it's
the
completely
abilities in this are like ones that overlay over existing ones.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
That's a raise. That's counter
Different.
How the fuck to do all this? That's my strange shot.
That's a buff. That's nice.
And now it's the buff war.
Obviously, we're not fighting anything that requires Sage to actually like preempt shield and stuff. Hello.
Loz, look at that! Look
Hey?
at that, Loz! Look at it!
What, it's got death gaze.
Look at it, Loz! Weird bug thing, Loz!
That it is.
Look at it!
Like, this feels like, I mean, I know that, yeah, you said there's other abilities. I can see there's other abilities for sort of things more damage. The fact that I can just cast this one ability, this just feels like Frost Mage. I just sit here casting Frostbolt.
Yep.
Loz, we did it! Loz, we did it!
What's with it?
We did it, Loz! Did it because you're here, Loz.
Yeah.
That says exit.
I don't know if because it's your first time doing it, whether you have to restart. Okay. Well, there's normally a thing. There's normally a. Maybe it is because that was your first go around. Yeah.
Stiletto Mantis.
Look at those knees.
Stiletto Witch Mantis.
Oh no, there we go. Okay. Okay, you carry on. Just press proceed to next floor. Oh. 11 to 20, etc., etc. And we're in a different place now. Oh, well,
What just happened?
I thought you triggered a trap.
No, I just opened a chest.
Because you get like the little pot bits, pot turd, or whatever they are, pot sherds, cards. They're like, the idea is they're cosmetic rewards and shit you can buy outside of this.
I need to rebuff.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Living well. Anybody want that?
What is
You know,
it?
probably use a Commander of Strength. DPS buff. Both of them. Greedy buggers. You don't really need it.
Yeah, I bet he's there. I'm just like, oh, it's at 3. I think 3 is the cap. I'll just use one. Living Welks. And like unliving Welks. Gotta be afraid of those unliving Welks.
Oh, sure she
Where's the puppy?
Back the other way.
Ah, yes, I see. Right, now I'm
Goes
we've got a
poorly.
machinist.
Peloton.
Yeah.
Sprint?
Yeah, but that's different.
There's a like I forget what the ability is, but there's one that lets you like dive to the like the wings.
Oh yeah, I did see that somewhere, but I don't think I'm getting it up. Oh, actually, it's on 20 something. Oh, 40. Rush to a targeted enemy or fight protection. Enemy casting. Ooh, light train.
Haste granted. That's precious. Haste.
That's an Aries. That's a super.
Dale's by himself.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fighting horse.
Yeah. I mean, it's still
Very.
when I get myself. When do I get myself? What?
Well, I'd like to be able to cast these Dosis missiles while walking or something. See, I have to stand still and push the button.
Again, I think it's the way FF does it. There's very much like split down the middle on like whether a class is like an instant cast thing or like a chart or a caster. The only thing that really fits the bill for like when casting instantly is like Red Mage. Or even then, you
Oh,
can do
that's
that thing where you like move just before before your cast is up and let you without cancelling. Oh, you should try the Commander of Lust button. It's the bottom left one. Funny. Super unnecessary. But...
Seems legit.
yeah, you can only get that for a little bit, so go nuts. Oh, IMF Roach.
Oh wait, this gives you abilities as well?
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another one as well. I can't remember what they all do. Oh, I can't open a fucking chest while I'm a frog.
Rouge.
Oh,
We don't
It's-
have
it's-
hands.
It's one of those ones that you can use. Yeah, I believe the Succubus is like the single target one, and then there's another one which is more of an AoE focused one. I can't remember what it is. Serenity. Flint Heart Enchantment. Don't know what that is. I think it might be like upgrade. activated. There's this fucking pudding coming. What is a pomander?
Yes.
It's a very good question.
My music changed.
Damn it, I keep picking the room with the fucking end. Come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh yeah, you get potions and shit.
Treasure
Remember how you
found.
use those?
We discovered a piece of the accursed hoard.
Oh, there. Banded copper.
Was it a thing that was just in the middle of the room? Did it just-
Maybe? Maybe that's what it was? I don't know. I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure. That say I had a bunch.
Well, I swear that wasn't there when.
No, they do when you kill things. Oh yeah, piece of the cursed horde. Deadly magic's been cast on the chest. So when we come out, it'll open all the chests.
Ah. Come to me, ability now. Sorry.
Back the other way.
Yeah, I don't way.
I don't know. I can't remember if you use the life potions in here. Yeah, you can use them. Yeah, fucked you. I think that's like one of the ways you get around being quite weak. Being a class that isn't a healer. Self-heal of some kind.
Wait, there's a timer on the right-hand side. I've only just noticed. Does that mean we only have like an hour to do the?
Yeah, but it takes us interesting. Figure it out.
Yeah. That's skill.
Let's use a pot.
But that wouldn't do.
That one shows us if there's a hidden. There's no, yeah. So the accursed hordes are the hidden ones. They are the ones that have like the permanent rewards, like you can get fragments to buy, to share, and I got my third combo. Commander of Steel. Who wants to pop Commander of Steel? What else we get? Sweet. Treasure copper. Oh, good. I just want my cartridges, man. Where's my vape cartridge? Fuck's sake. Always bloody steam. Oh yeah, Commander of Flight reduces the enemy. So to struggle, you can spend it. Obviously not a problem. Now. Oh, pardon me, fucking hell.
What are we on? Was that 50?
Yep.
Yes, all 15.
It's kind of slow going.
Yeah.
Oh, frog. Approach. You might be able to just tune that off. Next time, I hope I won't get rolled.
Ah, excellent. If I go close to them, I punch them.
I don't think Sage has a melee.
He does. I punch
My
them.
fist.
No, it's with my palm. My palm strike them. What is this? This is so
Alt!
stupid.
I mean, you would have thought you'd just grab one of the sharp pointy things that's flying around you and just start stabbing it.
I would have thought they put an auto in for the freaking laser beams I have.
Might as well walk across past with your weapon on your back. Who knows why? Oh, an item's unavailable. Okay, yeah, sometimes that happens. That's an enchantment, I think. Sometimes it gives you like a negative debuff. Sometimes it's a good...
Negative debuff.
Aha, potion.
So I get an AoE which I can cast twice.
Yeah. What more do you want, Loz? What more do you want?
Or I can just spam.
Well, I think it's the weird walking line of like, it's kind of a DPS, but not really.
It's very much not really. I'm really feeling this is... If this is the idea of a DPS, you know, it's just really weak.
You would not be alone in that, because a lot of people are not a fan of the way the healers have been treated. Yeah. Particularly as tanks generally make them completely like useless at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of healing tanks have is ridiculous.
Yeah,
So,
it's absolutely insane. I kind of have this issue with WoW as well, where it's like I've seen my warrior friend doing more DPS than I can get near on a fucking DPS class.
yeah, but it's kind of a balance though. It's because in WoW, realistically, WoW wants all 5 people to DPS. Is what it wants. So it's like, how little can you do of healing while also DPS? Is what they really want for, like, because they prime it around the bloody heroic dungeons and the heroic raids, and in those you your healer is DPS that also heals.
Where's the exit? It's here.
I really hate that. I remember originally I really wanted heroic dungeons, and then when they came in, it's just like everything around. It's become this sort of optimize everything to the nth degree stupidity. It's like, but I just wanted dungeons with a bit of fun challenge and a bit of organization. No.
But your spreadsheets, Loz.
But your spreadsheets and your weak auras and your app to plan your route through with the most optimal use of killing just enough
And your
mobs to get.
mobile games.
I mean, it's the whole thing about like, if there's fun in a game, gamers will optimize it out of it.
Yeah. True.
Fortunately, there are people out there whose enjoyment comes from, you know, doing things as efficiently as possible.
Yeah,
And
but there's.
it's at odds with, you know, fun.
No, but the problem is that WoW leans into them. We've gone. I mean, originally when they had you can design your own UI, that was fine originally, but it's gone too far now. They need to take UI out of the game because the UI is 90% of the play.
Robot-y for everyone, or is that just me?
Just you.
Keep fine.
No, it's fine for me.
Oh, weird.
I enjoy the whole lot.
You are
a little
practically
bit.
me, though.
Because setting up your UI in WoW to do your dungeons is almost more important than actually doing the dungeon. Oh, have you got all the new weak auras that tell you what to do, where to stand, when this is triggered, when that's triggered? So, you know,
gotta have when everything's good, right?
I try and run WoW with as little add-ons as possible.
Yeah.
But I have that kind of. Actually, with this. Oh, here you go. Here's one of the special ones.
Like that.
So you stand on it. You stand on it, and it opens as a chest. Get another Accursed Horde piece. When we do this, we'll have.
Oh, we didn't do it.
Well,
No, we don't have to do everything. That's the thing. So we
There
can.
could be more bits with the Accursed Horde.
Usually, I think there's only one on each floor. If that. Sometimes there isn't. So if you use the Commander Intuition, it's like. Yeah, you can now. So there is one here because normally it would say there isn't one. So it's worth looking. I don't know.
this way.
I love that you say this way, and yet I'm the healer, he's the tank, and I do whatever the tank says.
And I was sort of just
Yeah, but I'm
being indecisive.
I'm DPS.
So you, yeah.
Pull all the mobs.
Yeah, it's hard to do that in this though, because like tank stance means that it's very easy to get it back. Whereas like WoW, people dumb. You don't have your taunt. Get fucked. Is that up to? Yeah, ready. Not leaving yet. What mark cursed it all? Chickens!
I'm back. My internet just completely crapped out for a minute there.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
I realized like it was saying it includes Moogle in your name because it's a Servian. But I read that as Gragnath Vespilo's Moogle body is steel to enemy attacks. Did we get the banded copper?
Apparently, Earth is set to gain a temporary moon for a month.
I thought it was 2 months.
Or a couple months. Months, yeah.
yeah.
Couple months, sorry.
It's an asteroid that's going to really
Single
close.
orbit for it is a couple months.
Yeah. There's a asteroid that's coming close by Earth's orbit, and it's going to be trapped in it for a short period. It's just going to basically slingshot around the Earth. Fuck off elsewhere.
From September 29th to November 25th.
You can already see it with specialized equipment. That's about it.
Astrology people go nuts. Oh, hello.
Apparently this happens quite a lot. But this is the first time I've ever heard of it, and thus it's never happened before.
I've never heard it described as a moon.
So
Satellite, yeah.
it's not a moon because it doesn't.
That's not
Yeah, it's just an asteroid.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
They're calling it a mini moon, but I mean,
Mini
that's probably
moon.
not even really accurate.
It's not fucking maintaining an orbit, is it? So it can't be a fucking moon.
It's maintaining a single orbit. Come on, Zeno.
It's not an orbit then, is it?
It is technically correct, and as we all know, that is the best kind of correct.
I don't want it to vomit on me.
Well, don't stand in it then. That's
Can't
it.
help it.
What my fucking damage mitigations
sorry.
skills are.
Oh. First time we've had a season fit. Like now.
Oh, ads. If they do anything, so maybe kill them.
We're still the odds.
Hooray! I like how it can't keep up with the XP sometimes. Next. Yeah, so he's got bronze trimmed, so.
Oh, there's a cutscene.
Lolita.
She has an eye patch! She's cool.
So is it cutscenes of just slowly learning more about this character?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Lots.
Next we'll learn her foot size.
That's my one complaint with the new WoW stuff is it's definitely done by Guillermo del Toro. There's so much foot stuff.
What?
Valaka's just like constantly waving her toesies in the camera.
Wait, that's not Del Toro. That's
What am I thinking of?
Tarantino, isn't it?
Oh!
Maybe. I'm not sure. One of them.
That's
Whichever one the
what
fuck guy is.
Yeah, Tarantino. I was just so confused. It's like,
He's
wait,
in Defeat as well. It's you look at him.
what, Del Toro?
I don't know, man.
He's gotta be.
I don't know my tank. No, start. Oh, I can't stand it. Whoops. Oh, I'm just gonna take it. You, however, probably should step out of that because you're a little bit.
Well, I gave something for us to do. He's enjoying.
And my bars bigger.
Make my bars bigger.
I made my bars bigger.
Enhance.
Oh, did you see the? Did you guys see the Quiren fan art?
Need more clarity on it.
You might need to cardio me again, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Post it here for
Yeah.
you.
Oh god, I may have overextended.
Potions.
Oh god, yeah, there we go.
Yep.
I was like, we got this. We've been fine up until now.
In 10,000 years, I'm free from that mimic. It's time to conquer Earth.
I miss rerun.
Oh no, is my internet dying again?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Lost has all the aggro. Diagnosis.
Of course. Run into a trap!
They're visible. Silly sausage.
Yeah, I know
They
that.
have to be
but,
res.
like,
I can't remember.
I can miss.
Yeah. No, I can't remember if there was an option for me to release. I mean, if it wasn't focusing you, I'd say. Yeah.
That's good. What, do I have to lift the button or
I will not. I will not.
just cast this? Just hang on, right?
There's a treasure next to it. And a guy. Oh god, there's plenty more. Loads of treasure in here. Icaro. Hello. Apologies for being stupid. Oh god, you come. Fall quite as much next time. My bad.
No, I need to learn to use more ability buttons. Yeah, that will do.
Yeah, but it's because you put out more aggro, so you end up just having to keep yourself alive.
No, it's fine. I just tank you. Good tank. This is probably right. Euracrasia augments and offensive human measures. Services is upgraded to the Cody forces. This actually sounds
Ow! How did that hit me?
Because you were in it when it disappeared. It disappears. You can't like. It's not based on the animation. Look at the. Just keep an eye on the telegraph. It's why when like a telegraph disappears, like it means it's cast. So as soon as it's gone, I'm gonna move back in because I won't take any damage from it. Just gotta like think 2 seconds ahead.
You gotta think fourth dimension.
You gotta play 4D chess.
So now I've got an ability that does Eurocasia. Turns my ability to Eurocasia.
I can't remember what Euphrasia does. I was reading it like half an hour ago as well.
Ghostus.
Yeah, I think you have damage over time.
Give me just 2 seconds.
Oh, right, Eurocasia versus. Feels quite unexpected damage for time focus. Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, turn on hot there in fact. That reset the net connection. Fucking save. Oh.
Oh, okay.
They are dead.
Right, so now at least got 2 things. Now at least have a dot and a cast. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's because you're playing a class that's not meant to be played
low.
at this level. It's the same problem with me. Like I have none of my shit.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah.
The class is designed to start from like 60, 70, 70. Way out.
Two problems.
Fuck's sake. Balls. Find the exit. Out of it. Out. Oh my god, it's fucking turtle. Oh, it's literally there in the main room. In Final Fantasy Japan. Well, there is actually equivalent for Palace of the Dead in Stormblood.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Tower of something. Tower of something. Heaven's Tower or something. Weird. You, instead of going down, you climb.
We go down?
I think so. Like a
Apparently the problems are there are no Moogle fists.
heaven on high.
And this isn't Final Fantasy Japan.
Oh my god, I just saw the thing you were talking about. That's
Yes.
adorable.
Yes. I did when I was talking about the mimic, you know, after 1,000 years I'm free from the mimic.
I recognize
that
the
comes
power.
with-
I recognize the Power Rangers quote, but it was just like,
Okay. I wasn't sure because my internet was dying at the time, so I wasn't sure that came For everyone in chat, that I shared them a picture of Queeren dressed as Rita Repulsa. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting up the levels. What's Nebula?
Yeah, if this caps out at 60, we're going quite quicker than I thought we would.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I feel like it's when you hit that threshold, it suddenly actually becomes counter. Scale right. Trigger a trap. Bumped because it's nasty when you all get hit by the same one. How do you feel about Samurai so far?
it's interesting.
There is a banded coffer somewhere, by the way. Go back now. Oh.
Might as well.
I love the remix of the
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
it's good.
Traps. Where are your atypical weapons at, by the way? What level?
6.
What?
And our armor's at 7?
So,
Zeno,
I'm sure.
Jason wants to know what skill you were wondering about.
Eucrasia. No, it's about Eucrasia, right?
Yeah, Eucrasia. I kind of get it. It's kind of cool. I do think that's
Yeah, part of it is literally just playing the class way before it's meant to actually kick in.
No, it's not that. It's the way. Yeah, I guess I should start with.
We're doing trivial content, and they're like, here, take this very basic ability and make your entire identity about it. But they always seem to, whenever they have a class that starts beyond like base game, the class is reduced version. You get it the same problem in dungeons, right? But like you're like, this is awful. This feels like terrible to play because it wasn't designed to work like that.
Yeah, and I feel that's the
Retroactive change.
bad thing for new players now, because they start with this long time of working through this entirely butchered content, which takes forever to do, and you've got classes which aren't just, the structure isn't designed to do that content in an interesting way at that point anymore.
It's a pretty inelegant solution, but I guess they see their time better spent on other stuff.
Yeah, well, they're focusing on their established player base rather than new players.
It's just an intelligent way to do it.
I you said it, but I never got around to it. But I did want to try the World of Warcraft, the new starting zone, because that looked quite effective the way they did it.
It was. Cool.
Yeah. And I did like, though I didn't appreciate that, but it might change now, but originally BFA, that they
You had to go straight to that. Oh no, you had to do that. It's like
the new player had to do that first one. But then you could choose expansions, so that like expansions weren't haste granted.
I don't know if they've
Yeah, that's the
actually.
thing.
I don't know if they've changed that though. I don't know if it's still like you have to do BFA on the first one.
No,
Yeah, it might have changed to
no, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
on the first run.
Good question. As far as I know, yes.
Because originally it was you had to do BFA first.
I'm not sure. I don't know if BFA. It would be weird for it to be BFA now, but like they did the level switch, right? So
But that's when they did the level switch.
I thought it was after.
No.
Yeah, but Jack, what we're saying is if you're a new player, because obviously you have like a trillion olds.
They could have changed it to Dragonflight, but that doesn't really make sense, and they couldn't change it to.
Well, BFA hardly made sense.
Well, it makes more sense. It's kind of a fair point. Like the Order Knights from war. Here you go. Here's some more stuff.
Yay!
Yeah,
The best fucking plot.
I know.
I'm so sick of it. We were talking about this earlier. It's just like the war is so unnecessary. Like trying to sustain faction conflict.
Yeah. But to be honest,
makes
though,
sense.
for all my moaning about the boats for Azeroth, it was actually better than Shadowlands.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Shadowlands was the worst thing they ever did.
Dragonblight was a good start, and then I think.
know. I put fucking Warlords like.
No,
way up.
I definitely agree that it was Warlords was better than Shadowlands.
Warlords was uninspired by after the initial thing of hey look, you got a garrison. It's like right, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do anything at all with it? What are you doing in your plot? It's just like but Shadowlands was just offensive. It was actively offensive.
Draenor is free.
The plot was awful. Apart from Revendreth was the only one with interesting characters. They had a good villain in Revendreth, and then they just abandoned it for the fucking jailer.
Yeah,
What's his name in Revendreth?
I will say, narratively, War Within, it's pretty early days, but like having the cutscenes fucking helps so much. It really, really helps having like actual.
Oh, they
properly
actually got
animated
effort in, have they?
Yeah. So it's I'd arguably say it's more it's still the same like in-engine stuff, but it's better animated, at least movement-wise, than FF is. They've actually like custom done it each one. It's not like FF using the same mechanic or same animations over and over again. Their quality is on average significantly better, but because you still have those character models that are like doing that mouth movement thing.
Yeah.
Which is so jarring because I was actually watching. They did the Forsaken stuff where they're like talking about it's like Lillian Voss and Callie and Menethil having a chat. And that was like
Lillian Voss. Oh my god, so wrong.
I love Lillian. She's great.
Who?
Lillian Voss, the
Exactly true.
Forsaken.
Exactly.
She's the character that should be in charge of the Forsaken. Really.
It was the character.
She
Yeah,
kind
the
of-
character. Yeah. Yeah.
She kind of is. She's part of the Desolate Council. I can't attack. My silence. Silence. Yeah. Yeah, but it's she didn't really get. She got a little upgrade, but she didn't get like a proper upgrade. So her model versus like Callie's model is hilarious because Callie is like doing actual like lip movements and stuff, and then you look to Lillian, and she's like, which just looks ridiculous in. I think Thrall also doesn't look great, but that's because they don't seem to know how to make somebody with tusks talk without
Yeah.
making it look insane.
Honestly, I mean, I know when Destiny 1 went to Destiny 2, I admonished it. It's like, oh god, what are they doing that? They should continue Destiny 1. I now appreciate that when a game goes on for long enough, it's like,
Yeah.
it's good to move the bottom.
Yeah,
part
you
up.
have to go. Yeah, this doesn't exist anymore, and here's the next. Yeah, right, bottom row. Like,
Yeah.
I
But-
think I sort of agree because like I think back in the day I used to be very much like I don't want to lose my stuff, but now I'm like I don't fucking care. Half the
don't
fun was
care,
getting the
yeah.
stuff anyway. Like I don't care
Yeah.
if I lose my massive collection of shit. It just means I get to do another one.
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
boring if it's exactly the same, but like that's a different
think-
question.
I will say though that I think it's important whether or not that shit was bought versus.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's only more of a problem these days, right? Because microtransactions are now at a point where they've been around for a solid amount of time. Whereas like when WoW was, you know, microtransactions for WoW were like, do you remember how long they held out just doing like those stupid fucking helmets and like occasional mounts? It was like there was like 3 mounts and then like the weird transmog helmets, and that was it. For a really long time.
Was it Cataclysm?
That was, I believe, when they put the first ones in, but it didn't
Yeah.
expand much at all over the next like 6 years, right? Because I remember
Yeah, but
even
they had all
Legion
the sorting
wasn't that much.
pets. Like,
Oh yeah,
That's
pets.
a fair
Pets,
point.
fair
That's a fair
enough.
point. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, I
really,
sort of, I never engaged with that, so I don't. Oh, I
But,
got my.
Unlike Destiny 1, where they can just keep basic World of Warcraft there and say, yeah, we're just moving on. I mean, it's the same thing with Path of Exile. They're going, yep, Path of Exile 1 is still going to continue, it's even still going to updates, but we're doing a Path of Exile 2. Because they've just learned so much, and they've figured out how they want to alter their baseline to work from, or their foundations, that they just go, yep, we feel we can do a different game. It's even going to be it's going to be a slower game, it's going to be, so it's got more room to grow, because they realise, they've gone too far too quickly in Path of Exile. Like, okay, we now see what we could have done and
what
how we
was
could plan this out.
what was the game? I've asked you this. I know at least twice now.
They've
what-
done it already.
What's the game that is coming out soon? And we're like, nah, fuck it, let's play Path of Exile instead.
What, Diablo expansion?
Oh, it's Diablo Expansion.
Oh crap, my bad. Jason, I mean technically it's the first time they've done a proper WoW crossover, but they did the Blizzard anniversary one where they added. There was the Magni skin for Torbjorn that's been in for ages. The new one's just a fucking refund. I am still silenced. Can you try and tune that off?
I can. It's on 7. No, 865.
I've missed a lot of chat. I'm not sure how
Whatever it was.
caught up you
But
are.
It didn't work, whatever it is.
I think
Just thinking about Viper, Pictomancer.
No, we were talking about WoW.
Holliskill, I think it's back to
come down.
whatever you were. Yeah.
I'm
They
healing.
barely,
I
they
spam
barely give
healing.
you jobs, everything at lower levels, just like
Alright, we got it.
Pictomancer.
Oh god, actually back up.
It sets you
Wanna get
at Dragonflight by default.
I'm just gonna, like, Run the fuck away. Oh god, are we gonna run into some fucking It's fine. We should be
Pictomancer has 7 buttons
down
at
in this
30,
map down
Viper
here.
has buttons at 30.
2 of us together should be alright.
I
wanna get
because
you.
Activision arbitrarily demanded a trilogy. Celestial Steed,
got another
Heart of
one
Dragon,
coming as
Soul,
well.
and something else.
Oh for fuck's sake, there's
I think
enough.
that was
Yeah.
in relation to WoW stuff.
Alright, whatever. You get it, and you get Xeno, and I'll just tank for a second.
And then, speaking of thoughts on the WoW crossover with Overwatch, since they finally decided to do it,
Okay.
we just learned about that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, and we don't.
Don't.
I mean, Overwatch was definitely. It was what I found really jarring was when there was like Overwatch and WoW existing in the same space as like popular entities. Because obviously, like WoW had a bit of a dip, and Overwatch was like good from the start. Or
You know what they could have
loved
done?
from the start.
They could have had a video game where like they could get all their
You know, they
IPs.
have a video game.
No. They could get all their IPs and actually have all the characters like interact with it. They'd even have dialogue and they talk to each other and like and they could play to their strengths, like melee or range or and like they could even bring back dead characters and it's oh man why did I explode?
It was the landmine.
So you want Wreck-It Ralph or
No, I want
but
Heroes
just-
of the Storm back.
What I found so jarring about that is they were like, we want to establish our own like universe that we're adding to this
Heroes
with like
of
the
the
Raven
Storm.
King,
Nexus.
whatever the fuck it
And
was.
then
I was
they
like,
instantly
nobody
killed them.
wants that. Nobody wanted that in the first place.
No, it
WoW
doesn't
had a
matter because,
crossover
like-
with Diablo 3.
Even like
you go.
2 months later, they went and fucking cancelled the entire thing. It's just like, no,
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
you about
nobody cares.
RTSs, you know.
what?
Case says
well,
no one cares about RTSs.
I wasn't even fucking talking about
Evidently,
that.
Blizzard doesn't. Well, they
Also,
were StarCraft in the last
WoW,
20 years.
WoW didn't really have a crossover with Diablo 3. They put a Diablo mount in, they put like a few cosmetics in. It wasn't really a crossover.
Yeah. A minion,
Who's going up, please?
and a horse.
Yeah, I mean, they've always done a little bit of that stuff, but nothing.
Yeah, that was StarCraft. They had that
But it
with,
was
like,
weirdly
all their
like
IPs.
weirdly
Yep,
they
StarCraft
weren't.
mini pets.
They didn't really go hard into it as much as like games around them were doing at the time, and then suddenly they were just like, actually, let's get on
Yeah.
that bandwagon. Treasure coffer. I might do a site actually. Tripping over this shit.
Also, does anyone actually play Overwatch anymore? With
I mean, people do. Like
with-
Overwatch is.
with Valve's new Deadlock. Just coming in
yeah.
and wrecking shit.
Well, seeing it-
Deadlock's
seeing
not
how
an
Deadlock-
RTS though.
What?
Overwatch is not, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Overwatch. What the fuck?
Deadlock is.
Deadlock
I mean,
isn't
I'm
an
sure it's
RTS
fun.
either. I mean, like,
But
Deadlock's
it's just-
not an FPS though, is it?
yes, it is.
It's a third person shooter.
No, not Lockdown Protocol. It's called.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Deadlock. Yeah.
yeah, it's the new game by Valve that's literally out by word of mouth alone, right? You
Yeah,
can't get access unless someone invites you to it, right?
I remember when that was how Gmail launched. You couldn't get a Gmail account unless someone invited you.
It's just a way to slow it down.
Them's were the days.
I have enjoyed Overwatch
Why
insofar as like
am I
as a
asleep?
fun game to occasionally
Ow.
play, but like I wouldn't play it on the
Can
regular.
I hit you?
But also like Deadlock Protocol is new, right? Like
Yeah.
Deadlock.
Yeah.
That's like it's a new shiny thing, so that's going to be part of it. What is this? Commander of Strength.
But
Yeah,
Whether or not it's
It's
actually
like when Stormgate came out, everyone came over to check that out, and then they're like, "Well, it's way too early to really say if it's any good or not." Back to StarCraft 2.
did anyone go back to StarCraft?
People that were already playing it, yeah.
it's hard to change people's minds.
Well,
I mean, if World of Warcraft 2 came out, people would be
Well,
stuck
I
in
mean-
WoW 1.
The ones I've seen said they'll come back once it's once the game's in a better place, but it's still like or it's like stupid early access.
Oh my god, I remember Grey Goo.
Very good.
Yeah, it was. There was one of the factions in it you could play as literally this fucking like amorphous blob,
It was
just absorbing stuff.
Nanomachine Sun?
Nanomachine Sun.
Nanomachine Sun.
Animations are very bright. Oh. We got the Berkeley Triumphant music.
We do.
I mean, I never really got on board with, like, you know, one of the reasons I've always hated League is I just hate the shop. Like, all the shit I have to do there.
Yeah.
I just could not stomach it. It's why Heroes was appealing to me, because I was like, it's a build, and I can literally just have it auto set on to build what I like the most. It doesn't really matter. I don't know, I've never enjoyed it.
That's why Smite did things like you could just set up an auto purchase. Like once you knew what you wanted, you could research out the game, go into the game, set up what you wanted to buy, and then when you respawned or went back to shop, you just clicked it, and it would just purchase towards that path.
Funnily enough, Smite, I think the base game, the MOBA side of it, I really didn't like. The arena mode, however, was amazing. I couldn't tell you why.
The arena mode?
Yeah, there was a big 5v5 arena mode. We played so much of it. I played. I think it was. I can never remember. It was one of the first characters. It's like the Egyptian lady with the bow who did like the backflip was her third ability. That's Neith or something.
Neith, yeah.
Yeah, she was great.
Cat
Cupid was amazing. Just planting love bombs.
But yeah, no, that's when I gave up on League. Is I knew exactly what I wanted from the shop, and I knew for all different classes I would play. And then they did a massive change up on the shop, and I just looked at it and went, no, I'm not relearning this. Or I think I tried, and then they started doing more changes. Like it was just getting ridiculous.
Love. Do you remember that? I need more shoes!
In my shoes.
Yeah, League.
Oh, and you just kept buying shoes. Yeah.
It's still easy, you know. You can only wear one pair of shoes.
I think there was a time when you could, or it was
No,
like
no,
there
no,
was
no.
a
You
stat-
could wear them. Only wear one pair, but you could buy more.
Oh yeah, because you then fuse them to other things later on.
I feel like I
Not at that
have
point.
boots in that fucking game. I
But
have such a sore spot for.
it's-
People every time I play it, like I just go back to the time I played it, and I remember the meta. There was a meta at one point where it was like, the first thing you get is the boots, and like I started doing that in my first game back after fucking ages, and I was immediately ridiculed for it. And I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to keep up with this game? I haven't played it in like 2 years. They
Exactly.
immediately sorted it out. And I was like, I'm done. I don't want to play this fucking
That's
shit.
the thing. You might as well, if you want to get back in the league, just make a new account.
Yeah.
So,
You still lose because you would be against people just
Ow.
twinking.
Chest.
What term is it? Using new account. I can't
Smurfing?
remember. Smurfing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Naz knows the lingo. But at least you can pretend to
Naz
say
is
that
very
I'm new.
skibbity.
so,
Here it is.
Did you see that the person addressing? I think it's the Australian government when this lady decided to do it
Yes.
in Gen X.
Yes. Oh god. There was a Australian legislator that was trying to appeal to Zoomers. And,
Hello, children.
Yes, basically.
I'll dig up the video.
And the last thing she says is skibbity, and I'm like, no.
No.
I do need to go back to it. I actually watched quite a lot of skibbity to it. I was like, okay, I can see what they're doing here. It's quite clever. It started out with a random thing, and the guy just went, hey, I've got a bit of inspiration. I'll make a story out of this. And it was kind of cool.
Wait, what? It
but-
was an actual. I just thought it was like brain rot garbage. I've never actually looked into what it is.
No, it's
it's not gonna lie, it is pretty brain rot garbage. But the sad truth is, there's
brain rot speech.
there's a lot of lore behind it and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like all the Five Nights at Freddy's shit where people were obsessed with that?
No, it actually is in the sort of thing. A bit, I guess, actually. But at least it's in a story form, whereas the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff was just I've got people
Hostess
fans
to,
theorizing and stuff. And that was it. There was no
Chat
basis
to.
for it. Because the guy running Five Nights at Freddy's...
Actually, before we start, I just need to pee real quick.
Okay.
None of the stuff lines up.
Hopefully, stuff won't spawn, but whatever. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll just keep. Thank you.
Yeah, kinda, Jason.
We're at 48 now, so you understand Samurai more?
A lot more, yeah. But I'm trying to find. So So Fuga's this one. So that's the base of that. So either of those can go into... Is this the AoE stuff, I think? Yeah, I think this is AoE stuff. So this is completely on its own. So I need to get to 50 before I get that one, and I think that gives me... Yeah, okay. I understand that now.
They're alcoholic.
Is that terror control?
What does this do? There's execute up to 3 skills without meeting combo prerequisites does not affect.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So what gives me... Episode includes attacks of Adasol, which will restore myself to engage build stacks of Adastring when the barrier effects of crazy diagnosis prognosis as a result of Adasol's stacks. And string stacks can be used to execute such as Toxicon and Toxicon 2. It's Toxicon.
That's gotta be the right?
No,
Anyway.
no.
Puppies.
Oh, there's the other one. Commander of Rage, you turn into a manticle. That's the AoE one. I just think Deadlock's really like aesthetically boring. It's got that like, what I mean, not Team Fortress 2. It's just like I've never thought it looked good. Like it had its aesthetic and it kind of did it. It was a bit dated, I guess. Aesthetically generic. Yeah, that's a good way.
Team Fortress 2 is at least like,
Stylistic.
yeah.
No, I get what they were doing, but I feel like it doesn't work as like a general theme you can put into another game. Like they did it with
Sure.
TF2.
Yeah.
It just feels weird ramming it into something else. What was the original Team Fortress like? I've only ever been aware of the.
It's so
Oh,
different.
ow! Fuck me, that hurt. Oh, I got my
It's a
regen.
mod,
Nice.
isn't it?
Oh, is it like Dota?
No.
Yeah, it was
It wasn't a mod. It was the complete.
No, it was a Counter-Strike mod.
That's counts.
I'll go look.
I fucking read about
Yeah, do it,
this.
research monkey.
No, I fucking read about this like literally the other day, because like a week and a half ago, because I went to.
Or it
video
was a
games
Half-Life
industry.
2 multiplayer mod. It was Half-Life 2 or Counter-Strike.
No, Half-Life 1. Half-Life 1, you mean?
Yeah, it was either Counter-Strike or Half-Life 1 mod.
I think it was a Half-Life mod. And
Well,
I can't
Counter-Strike
remember if it was developed by someone else. I can't remember if it was developed by someone
Team
else.
Fortress,
and bought out
Team
by
Fortress
Valve.
Classic is a first-person game, a shooter game developed by Valve and published by Sierra Studios. It was originally released in April 1999 for Windows and is based on Team Fortress, a mod for the 1996 game Quake. So Team Fortress
wow. Classic
does exist as an independent game,
Yeah,
but was originally a mod for Quake. There you go.
I think Counter-Strike was a mod for the original Counter-Strike was a mod for Half-Life
Maybe it's that.
that then got bought out by Valve.
Yeah. Seeing as Valve, that makes 2 of Valve's games mods from other things. So seeing that that's what they did, it
Not
just
just
makes...
not just 2.
No.
It was the same with Oh shit!
The zombie one?
No. Portal.
Portal was a
Yeah.
mod.
Yeah. No. So the original concept of
No,
Portal.
well, no, Porter's was yeah. Sorry, you go ahead.
The original concept of Portal was a mod for something else.
It was called Princess.
or something.
yeah.
And
No, it was actually called Princess.
and I'm saying or something because I don't know that.
Actually called Princess.
Okay,
But-
Nazareth. Princess. Sorry, I'm just gonna call him Princess now.
Yay!
But it was shown
That's
off
how you get a
at
nickname.
like a science fair sort of thing, and basically I'm turned into a frog. The devs from Valve went to the computer science fair and saw it, and they were like, "How would you like a job?"
I am sleeping.
We're all asleep. And
You're dead.
that's a bird.
You're dead. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice that. I was just thinking bopping around in the back. I didn't see him.
Okay, but it's fair enough. And then there's those two obviously later
Oh,
as well.
cock off! I'm asleep again.
Fuck off. Oh. Fuck off me.
Oh, ow, really? But seeing as how there's even more games that Valve has succeeded and made massive household names from other people making mods of them, you'd think when Blizzard were like, oh yeah, someone's made Dota in our World of Warcraft, in Warcraft 3. Here's a big pile of money, you're not going anywhere, you're staying with Blizzard.
Yeah.
Instead they were like, nah, we'll do our own thing.
The Nintendo paradigm.
No, what they decided was, oh, what we're going to do is we're going to take claim of it because you used our IP.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
No, there was
so
a...
It was actually
Gonna-
based on a game called that I don't know if it actually ever released.
It didn't.
It did. May 1st, 2005. Called Narbacular Drop. Or Narbacular Drop, or something like that. Yeah. And Valve literally
Narbacular?
just poached a bunch of the developers from there and made Portal.
Oh, I thought they bought like the whole team.
Ready?
I think they bought most of them.
Hold on, get comfortable. Oh. Right, ready?
The plot revolves around a princess named Princess No Knees.
Princess No Knees.
Because of her inability to jump, yes.
Game developers, man.
Captured by a demon, the prison princess discovers that she's in a dungeon. Or that the dungeon she is held in is actually a sentient elemental creature named Wally. Using Wally's portal-making ability, the princess sets out to escape. So that's why it's called Princess. Okay.
Nothing to fear.
A massive problem.
No, the ability of the boss was fear itself.
Oh.
Why am I walking off the edge?
It's
Fucking
probably
weird.
got the
You got feared?
Is that fear, is it?
thing on you, like the misdirection. Focus me, you bitch.
This Dota,
This is Dota.
Blizzard All Stars.
Harder.
Blizzard then sues Valve for copyright infringement and loses since Valve used the name first for an actual copyright.
Yeah, Blizzard were just up their own asses about it. My understanding is that the team or the people who did were, because it was just a mod in Warcraft 3, they did try and like talk to Blizzard and say, hey, we'd love to make this a full thing, and Blizzard were like, no.
Cat scans.
That does.
5P politics. 5P politics. Level 50.
Yay!
not very Sigma of Blizzard.
It's very stupid. This is.
Well,
They let the
We
golden
lack
goose get away.
careers. Oh, here's a new Earth. Holy shit.
some then went to Riot. Some then founded Riot.
Yeah.
I don't know what Han is.
Heroes of New Earth.
Like early days.
Yeah. Is that the
No,
one that
no.
actually did the Cthulhu elephant?
I'm sorry.
Basically, right. So Riot hosted a. They had a recruit a friend system,
Yeah.
and if you did a mad amount of recruit a friends, there was a reward that was like, we'll fly you to the studios, and you can help us develop a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the community. So one guy said, "Okay, let's do this as a community. We'll come up with a community concept. And we'll all vote on it, and then we'll all do it onto my account, and we'll go do it." And the community came up with a Cthulhu elephant, is what
Yeah.
they wanted as a character, and then they all did it, and then they went to Riot, and Riot were like, "No, we mean that we have the concept, and you just kind of suggest some things while we're working on it."
Wow.
The community were completely outraged, and then a different game went, "Hey, we'll do the concept," and they did. They put a Cthulhu elephant in because Riot just didn't want it, and just rejected what the community wanted. In the end, I know I haven't heard of that game since, so it could have been that, or it could be something else. I remember it because
We knew people that used to play it a lot.
yeah, they
Yeah,
well,
Cardia. It's chilly. I need my cardigan.
Remember it?
Nightmare bogies. Boys. I believe I tanked you. Get out of here. Sir. Cartridges. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Fortunately, I'm a tank. You can be lazy. On made the Cthulhu, apparently.
Who did?
Here's a new one. I never got Movers. Oh, it's just me.
You said you played League, and you said you played Spine.
Yeah, but like very.
I don't understand it. I really don't. They could have gone, okay, we're not going to make this big, but we could just take the time and just slow burn this and make a good game. No, they just gave up on it. It had to make all the money.
Well, because it wasn't successful as an esport.
Yeah. And World of Warcraft definitely is.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna keep binding.
World's first going on at the moment, I think, for Mythic. I quite like raid races. Quite entertaining. Not necessarily WoW, but like I really enjoyed doing the Destiny. Not sure I'll be able
What, on here or when you did the
No, on the getting to do the world first. I was like completely unqualified. I don't mind chatting away, but I was very much like, it was a very serious production, and like Bungie was looking over our shoulder and stuff, and I was like, I'm scared. I don't like it. I can't say whatever the fuck I want to say. which I find very difficult.
What the fuck, man? That's so cool.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was because like my friend pitched it to me as like they wanted somebody who knew the lore, and I was like, I mean, I did like 2-3 videos. I'm kind of a fucking nerd for that shit. But then I sent my stuff in, and they were like, yeah, that's fine, that's good enough. And then I wasn't allowed to talk about the lore, wasn't allowed to speculate or anything. It was super weird.
What? What was the
Like, I'm not sure what they wanted me to do, because like it was just like, you know, observational shit, being like, let's talk about the current encounter and nothing else. You can't speculate about future encounters either. It was very strange.
This bunch.
Well, it was Twitch as well, if I remember correctly, but like, it's just weird.
No, but the focus on the current thing really sounds like a marketing thing from the company
Yeah,
itself. And they marketing people just sort of, oh no, you've got to talk about this thing because we want people excited about the thing that they're watching. It's like, no, that's not how players play the game.
Wait, what
the people-
Jay's saying? Like Bungie limiting what we can say on our own streams. Bungie then had sexism issues.
Yeah,
That seems
Well,
pretty
what
fucking
about-
awesome, to be perfectly honest.
it's just interesting polls, really.
Female game developers!
Oh, let us mock them, abuse them, and go for and drink the breast milk.
Ah, what?
I love that it's this happy, excited thing. Here's a thing.
No.
Damage
No.
taken away. Items
What
unavailable.
is this fucking? Where does this katana come from? Why do I now have a katana on my screen?
You've always
Oh, it's your skill. You
Yeah.
should probably learn how to use that. It's like your
So if you
resource.
push P,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
and at the bottom it says display job gauge description. Click the little question mark and a pop up
where? Oh yeah.
at the bottom.
Whoa! Slow
Whoa,
down!
whoa.
Oh no! I can't,
Menu.
I can't read all
I
this.
push P. Right.
I really like the sage weapon from
Oh,
because
fourth,
it sort
third
of works as the weird like glowing darts.
I don't know where the
Yeah, they
fucking
work.
third eye is, but okay.
Oh,
They do look cool. They look like little flying laser beams. But what was I gonna say? Isn't Destiny done now? Is that it? Is the story finished?
no, I mean, the problem is that like they should have done what we were saying earlier and gone like, okay, we're just calling it. This is the end of the game.
Yeah.
But
that's
they
a-
didn't want to do that because there's still money to be made, you know? Like, the game still has players, so it's like, well, we may as well keep it going. If we tell you that, like, we're done with it, we don't want to do any more, then you won't play it anymore. Like, which would be a perfectly healthy thing to do. But
Yeah.
for whatever reason, they've gone this half measure of, like, do you remember... You guys played at launch, right? Or, like,
Yeah,
early
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I played
Yeah.
yeah, so do you remember Curse of Osiris and
Yes.
Warmind?
Yes.
Yeah.
So obviously that expansion paradigm didn't work. Like people didn't like it. Like they
No.
were too small. There wasn't enough going
Yeah.
on.
It was right through
So what they've done is they brought that back. We're back on a tiny expansion. Like I don't know if it's like biannual one or like I can't remember exactly how it's working, but it's like smaller expansions. It's meant to be. They said it was like Metroidvania style stuff where it's like all non-linear. But I just don't see them doing it well. It just feels like they're trying to put the game on maintenance while like trying to gear up for Marathon. And then Marathon's gonna flop and they'll be like, we've got nothing now.
Yeah, I love that they think Marathon's going to be this big success. Instead of, if they started saying, okay, yeah, this is the end of the Destiny 2 story.
It's Concord. It's fucking
And-
Concord again.
Yeah. Well, no, if they said, okay, and we're going to have Destiny 3 in the future at some point, but not now, we're going to do Marathon for a bit. And then, I mean, I've seen there's a great YouTuber that does like the background of Concord, and there's a lot
Actually,
to it.
we've got
No,
a
not
thing.
Concord, Marathon. But like, I don't see anything from Bungie itself, like trying to get me excited for Marathon. And you're right, it's going to be another Concord. You can't just be like, oh yeah, but it was this really old game and it's like really classic and everyone loves it. It's like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, everybody loved it like 40 years ago.
Yeah, but if you want to bring it back, you have to sell it to me.
Yep. Weird.
Seeing as I can go play Hoyo games, which are free and have oodles and oodles of content, more than I will ever be able to play
And
for
plot.
free.
What?
And plot, yeah, and plot work. Yeah, lots of plot.
So much
Jiggle plot. But
Wait,
still,
what are you doing?
what,
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm looking at the Nightmare Heck guys. Jiggle. Oh, someone's dying.
I don't know why I can't.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Back
What's going on with cats?
You're paralyzed as well.
But yeah.
You've got Bloodlust, Athena, remember as well.
Don't know what that
But
God
if
bless
you've
her
got free-to-play developers coming out with games like that, you have to get my attention. Like Space Marine 2 got my attention by doing cool cutscenes, cool stuff. I have not seen a single thing from Marathon.
Yeah, when it was like kind of like this is an additional thing to Destiny, I was kind of it appealed. But like now it's like this is basically supplanting Destiny. Like how is this different? It's a hero shooter. Nobody wants that. It's a hero shooter extraction shooter. Like it's already hitting two things that have already been in the public eye for a long time. There's not really a good shot of them like coming in and dethroning. You know, regardless of how Overwatch is perceived these days, like it's in there. It's got its
in the
hooks in.
zeitgeist, yeah. It's firmly supplanted itself, and
So, and then to be honest, to me, the secondary beyond Overwatch is there's still Paladins. If I was interested in a free-to-play one, I didn't want to play Overwatch more, I'd look at Paladins, which I know has loads of content as well. I'm not saying it's good or anything, but I know it's there and it's lasted, so it must have something good for it.
I mean, I'm kind
What I
of
wanted. Where am I going?
surprised that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, yawn. I'm quite surprised at how quickly Space Marine 2 is like fallen off of Twitch.
I am not. And I'll tell you for why. I think it's really good as a spectacle, but it's definitely propped up by the Warhammer player base.
You're not
I think
wrong.
the I think I played it. Have you finished it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't. There's gonna be spoilers here, people in chat. So if you haven't
There's not.
played it,
The game is about spoilers. It's not that much to spoil. It's not like
no,
big reveals.
exactly. The game, the story was all spectacle. There was like nothing else to it. They could have been. I saw so many instances of like, oh, there could have been more interesting writing here, and it was sort of supplanted for. It's just kind of. They don't like doing anything radical, right? Because nothing can really affect the outer universe. It has to be like a self-contained experience.
Well, what
So
would
there's-
you? Well, okay, they can't kill Calgar, but apart from that, they can do whatever they want, really.
No, but I feel like there was a bits and pieces of like how it it all goes well in the end kind of thing, like they could easily have gone for a more
Oh, that there was some like
they go in the fucking warp at the end. I could totally if Calgar hadn't been there, they would have been strung up for heresy again. Basically, is
Yeah,
what I
of
was picturing happening. Which is what I think that would have been way more interesting. Being like, oh no, Chiron and Gadriel now get it. Like they're like, oh yeah, these fucking idiots who keep like blaming us for stuff that we're just trying to do our job. Oh god, everything's might be going crazy. Yep. Just gonna pop some stuff. Yeah, it's fine. I enjoyed it as an action game, but I wouldn't say it's the best thing I've played all year, and I don't think it's anywhere near like quote unquote game of the year levels.
I do find it quite interesting how many people are going on the whole, oh, game of the year, game of the year, game of the year. I'm like, really?
It's fine. It was good fun. I enjoyed it, but that's about as far as it goes. It's not going to be a game. I was expecting it from the way they were selling it to be a game that I was going to play for ages, and then I played it and was like, yeah, this is a lot. I've not really done much of the multiplayer. I enjoyed the multiplayer, but I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, but I didn't see them playing it anymore. And the developers come out and give them more things. It's just like, no, I just wanted a game, and it's just a game. They weren't
And there's
saying
nothing wrong with that, yeah.
I've seen so much sponsored content, it's untrue. I saw a
yes.
cosplayer that, like, dressed up as a female Space Marine. I'm like,
You're just going to piss people off.
are you sure you want to do that?
Have you seen what the Warhammer community is like about fucking like anything that isn't what they're used to?
Uh-huh.
This is why the game is so fucking stagnant. The story is just static.
No, the current story is not static enough. I'm sorry to say. It needs to go back to what it was like in the 90s when I played it, where nothing happened for 10, 15 years. Too much is happening now.
Huh?
Oh, I can't do halfway.
Did I cut too deep?
I see what you mean about the story. So maybe if no, I don't think the repeated. If they did that, like you were suggesting, it'd be just basically a cut for cut of Space Marine 1. But I see what you mean. If the sorcerer at the end had gone, if they didn't kill him, if he went off and took
Imra
something,
should-
like, yeah, and alluded
Should not
to
have
more
died.
things. Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
he should have been in it from the start as well, been like Luz in disguise or something like that, instead of it being like he was actually just manipulating him. It's like, well, we kind of, that's a given. Like we know know that happened. Oh fucking hell.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Necrons, right? That I was like, that
Yeah,
whole
Necrons.
segment, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna happen. This is gonna, how have they kept this secret this whole time? And then nothing happens. You fight Hellbrute and then you're out of it. Then you go upstairs and you all have like a very heroic moment with the rest of the Ultramarines. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna give a shit about playing as Ultramarines. I think the most boring milquetoast fucking chapter that exists out there. You want any level of edge? You literally, I hate Blood Angels, but I'd fucking play as them because they're fucking interesting.
It's true.
You wanna be a hero? Play a Salamandra. You wanna be a boring hero? Play an Ultramarine. But then they, like, did you, also, something I had a big issue with. The whole time, Titus, when he was being, like, real, you know, he was kind of like, I'm going rogue, I'm looking at things I shouldn't, and, like, and having a problem with the authority, the Mechanicus trying to pursue this weapon. But every time he would make stupid passive-aggressive, like, vague comments about it, and then everybody would be like, bro, what's up? Why are you upset? And he's like,
Yes.
don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Look, I do.
It doesn't matter. You don't want to know. And it's just
even
like,
know.
well, stop fucking talking about it then, you dickhead. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this has been building up because I've had to be painfully positive around my friends who love Warhammer, so it drives me fucking nuts. It's insane. I hate that. I think that's especially like a weakness of maybe the Warhammer community, is there's no way, you know, unless it's a flaw they found, it's not a flaw.
Yeah.
Female Space Marines, oh, that's fucking unforgivable. Or female custodians or whatever, that's completely unforgivable. But, you know, bad writing. No, you just don't get it.
Can I
Inconsistencies, yeah.
Can I
But,
ask? Because like, I could have sworn. God, was I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
call him Leonidas.
Leandros, you mean, the guy at the end.
Yes, Leandros. Like,
Spoilers.
they will
name
see.
drop.
They will see. They will watch.
Whoa, it's Leandros.
Oh, it was so critical at the end. I was waiting for the Andros the whole time, and that was it. And I'm like, game.
And we'll
game
see him
leader.
again in either the DLC or Space Marine 3.
If they announce Space Marine 3 coming in a year and a half's time, I'll be like, yes, good.
Do be serious, a year and a
Sorry,
half.
no,
I
my
know.
point
Don't
was.
push it back a year, but at least they'd announce it.
My question was, right?
Be free from this-
I'm pretty sure that the chaplain, who we didn't, you know,
Here it is.
know instantly was Leandros. Well, I didn't
Yeah.
at least. Like, he didn't seem like a raging dickhead to begin with, and then it just felt like he just flipped on a dime, as if they got. Okay, so we've recorded these lines already, but we're gonna have you really aggressive now.
Right. No. The way to think about it is rethink about everything the chaplain says from the start of the game, assuming Titus is going to fail.
Well, Loz, like, you know how you like to do you put your cup over, so your hands cupped over your mouth when you're talking.
Yeah.
Right? Do that screaming and salivating at the same time. That's what Leandros said into me. I couldn't make out a single word he was saying. I had to read the subtitles.
Yeah. Okay.
This is another problem I think they have with the whole, like, trying to paint Titus as like, oh, he's kind of like a maverick, he's a badass. Because if it was a chapter that would make sense in, it would work. But he's literally in the most milquetoast chapter that does everything right and is the best boys, and they never fuck up ever.
Yeah.
It
This is
doesn't work.
attempting to give one character who can do a little bit of spice, and it's still very, very, very.
Yeah, which is,
milquetoast.
they're so afraid of Space Marines being painted in like a bad light. It's like even
Well,
Leandros.
Ultramarines.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess. I would find it. I was thinking something I'd love to see from them, rather than being like, okay, this is the only story we're telling. We're telling the story about Titus, and that's it. Nothing else. Nobody else gets the spotlight. It's just it. Instead, being like, why don't we do like a Chaos perspective for a change?
We do any
Or
other
like-
perspective.
What they could
And-
have just sat with the Death Watch as they started for a little
Yes.
bit longer, and then you could have brought in different characters from different chapters, and
And then it
given
makes
different
sense that the chapters are there. Yes.
Yep.
You understand me, lads?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm with you. Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Because then you
Whatever.
can have the brash space wolf, you can have the,
Yes!
the brooding dark angel,
So-
you can have the Minotaur who punches everyone in the face, even his own team.
Yeah, because the Death Watch inherently has like conflict in it because they all
Yeah.
behave in different ways. The problem with having a story about one chapter is they're all about conformity,
So,
And it's the most conform. It's the
and
chapter-
conformity
it's,
is boring.
it's literally the chapter that wrote the book on conformity. It literally is.
So Cryphus says Titus doesn't understand social cues, to which I'm just envisioning someone on Twitter using an Auspex. It's like, sorry, brother, I was checking out my feed. Zaboro says, "Give me Necrons," which I think everyone.
He's a Necron player, so
Even
I
if it was just Necron warriors, it would have been enough.
Yeah.
It just needed something.
or like zombies, literally just them waking up and being like. Even like a really shitty scripted thing where you're like fleeing the tomb as they wake up, and you're like, "Oh, this is the real fucking problem," rather
Well,
than being like,
they also teased the bloody Forge World giant Necron centipede things.
"Yep."
It was like, oh wow, we're gonna fight one of them. That's gonna be amazing.
Nope.
Nope.
And I'm not going to feign that like I really know anything about Warhammer 40k or just but can we please stop having Space Marines? Can we please
No.
stop having Space Marines?
Not allowed.
Wait,
So that's why Dark Side was so much more interesting.
Yeah.
Is they were like, "Oh, we can't have a Space Marine because Space Marines would be ridiculous." It makes sense in like a fucking Dynasty Warriors just cleaving through hordes of shit, but like outside of that, what's the point?
I mean, random side tangent, but I do love that that's why we got Darktide, and Darktide can do that. Because as
Yeah.
far as Star Wars always has to have lightsabers. It's the same thing. They always have Space Marines, always have to have lightsabers. And at least in 40k, they can do that. They can say, okay, well, we're going to have the rejects, and we're just going to have a small story. There's no Plague Marines to fight. There's no power armor in Darktide. You're basically fighting.
But if there was, it would be like one boss. It would be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Oh my
yeah, you
god,
fight
this thing's
one.
terrifying. How the fuck are we gonna kill it?" And it's really hard.
Yes, yeah.
You can believably take out one Space Marine if given enough of a fucking head start and like
Perfect
weaponry.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So at least you can achieve that.
No, I mean like this is one of the reasons why I like Darktide, right? But I just like. Don't get me wrong.
play with Darktide.
I really enjoy. I think Dawn of War 2 is absolutely incredible. But like,
Can we play Darktide next week one day?
sure,
I haven't got it installed, but I can.
yeah.
Do it.
What we play on Friday?
Lockdown Protocol.
Okay.
It was.
Oh, I've got my fucking gap post.
Loz, it was a case of like if for whatever reason Lockdown Protocol didn't happen. By the way, everyone, there's a collab stream on Friday, and there's Lockdown Protocol, which is basically first person Among Us antics. Mogus. But the yeah, if it didn't happen, I was going to get us to play Darktide.
They're on Moogle. I think I can't remember why.
Oh, technically I'm
You're asking
somewhere
them,
else.
not me.
I'm technically
Are you?
somewhere else.
You're on
Yeah.
Moogle.
No, this is where I should have been, but I forgot the server name,
Oh,
and
what's that?
and then Loz started screaming at me.
You didn't ask me and just made a new character. Oh god, there's a giant ghoul.
No, I thought it was this server,
Friend.
and then he was
That is horrifying.
He's beautiful.
Friend.
Look at his smiling face.
all three of
That's
them.
not. The face of the guy.
Who are you to say what face he should have? How dare you?
He's a resurrected dead husk. Pepsi? I've gained Pepsi? What?
Naz, could you do me a solid? If you have a look at
No,
it,
I can only do liquids.
okay. Could you
Sorry.
feed
No,
me
sorry,
chat?
I'm out of liquids. We've only got
Gas? Cool. Could you use some of that
no,
to actually tell me what
ozone's
chat's
not
going on?
condensate now. We've had to wake, Necrons wake up and eat him. We have a game where we play as orcs. That is true.
Oh yeah, but that was over in
Yeah.
like a fucking evening.
It's a good game. You've got this, it's fun.
So short.
do a Marines Malevolent story?
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I just well, it's
Angry
because
Boys.
they can't do subtlety in the writing. It's like Chaos is just evil all the time, like mustache twirling.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you
Close
said.
wants to
Though.
know.
what, the Orc game?
No, he said. Sorry.
Oh, Angry Boys.
Is that what? Yeah, Angry Boys.
Yeah, Marines smell them. Basically, think Angry Boys.
Okay.
They're angry.
We talked about the data center. That's it. Don't worry.
Who else wants to know what data center? Oh, you
We
do.
already did that.
Yeah.
What if a game that isn't Space Marines but it's a puzzle game?
Yeah.
We've got a friend behind us.
Ooh,
Have we?
we do.
You can reasonably kill a Space Marine if you have enough flashlights and the Space Marine stands still. I don't know.
Yeah, forget the eyes.
It's me, the lasgun flashlight.
Chaos is greater than Moogle?
No.
Chaos is a data center.
Yeah.
Nazareth can only do slime girls.
What?
Because I was saying I can only do liquid.
You got some.
That's like semi-soft.
It's non-Newtonian fluid.
Lucky. Explode.
What are we on? 38.
Yeah, I feel like 40k, and not so weirdly, not so much Warhammer Fantasy. Like for some reason they can manage to do that with nuance, but like, oh, blinded. What is that? Fucking that shit.
Bad
I don't care what that is. I'm getting rid of it. Probably, yeah. Oh, for
And that one exploded. Oh, we got a friend.
friend.
So, chest exploded.
That one did. There's another one. Yeah, I'd love to see, like... Again, I don't understand... You're right, like, Deathwatch made so much more sense for that.
Yeah.
I want to do
Is that-
Papers, Please, but you're an Inquisitor.
Oh,
That'd be
I
great.
still maybe next week. I'm gonna find time. I know you bought me for Christmas, but I'm gonna play
Rogue Trader?
again. Yeah.
I've heard good things about that.
I really enjoyed it.
It's kind of like, another issue of OIK stuff is it's hard to make like authoritarian figures fun. Like you have to really engage with the whole like, oh yes, I am a space marine and I'm ruining everybody else's lives. So the way they treat like the random fucking marines, I'm just like, you are a dick. You just suck.
Yeah.
You can't read them. And the whole point is like, oh, they're not meant to be the heroes. It's like, yeah, but it still doesn't make them fun to play as.
True. But then maybe that's just not the game for you.
Yeah, true. Exactly. I was just gonna say like my penchant for like playing positive characters as opposed to
Yeah.
total assholes. I've tried playing a villain in D&D and I felt guilty over it.
yeah.
I mean, in fairness, I did kill a player character by accident. I think I had a good
Really?
reason to feel guilty. Yeah, it was like a little thing. Like a friend of mine was DMing for like a different group,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'll come in as a guest and I'll be a bad guy. And like we discussed it, and I was meant to betray them at a certain point, and they kind of fucked up my plan a bit, and I dropped a fucking Bulgura on them or something.
A
and
what?
then the Bulgura, it's like a big demon ape thing.
Cool.
And it killed one of the. It was blinded, and it was like, okay, I'm going to leave it up to a roll as to who it hits, whether it's one of the 3 people in front of it, one of which was down, and then like 2 of the 3 attacks went into the down person and killed them, and they didn't have a way to revive them. So I was like, oh no, that's bad.
One of the few campaigns that I ran, I can't remember the full ins and outs. Loz may remember more details than me. But I created a special monster for them to fight and everything. It's sort of like, the one entire day sort of thing. And they managed to kill it, but not before it critted and liquefied the wizard. Like, literally, he was a puddle.
Yeah. We carried him around in a bucket.
For a little bit until you picked up the health regen ring that the monster had and dropped it in the bucket and he came back to life.
Yep.
You ready?
And the first thing the wizard did was take off the ring and turn back into a puddle.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that. Oh, that was so good.
What does this thing do? Oh. Can't take that off ever again.
Try and keep these together.
Wait, what's in
It targets us with AoE. Basically, might just me. I think we're gonna have like terrain shit to worry about. So to be fair, it's dying like a mother.
There's an ad.
Ads.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, they're fading as well, so it's not even for low room.
They're really cute. Look at them. They've got like lumpy faces.
Yeah, they're really cool models. I've never seen them
You and I have a very different definition of the word cute.
So sweet. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm lumpy clay people.
Then I can't move.
Yeah.
Can't move. Back. And then it died.
I've got a feeling 50s was. I think we'll try and push for that. Maybe 100.
Well, so far the story has been there is
Yeah,
a
lots of
lady
cutscenes. Well,
with
here's
an eye
another one.
patch.
I think.
Stiletto Mantis. With a kick-ass eye
Like-
patch.
No,
Oh.
no cutscene.
No,
cutscene.
no, not even that. Well, fuck you.
Stiletto Mantis.
Stiletto Mantis. Ah, my arch enemy.
What do you want? No traps.
Did I get that right? No, right, I cast on myself.
I've got my attack stance on as well.
Oh yeah, before I forget to announce it again, because I'm terrible at this. Saturday morning, I'm doing a collab stream with Silverlight, 11 a.m. UK time, which I think is 6 a.m. Eastern time, which I'm expecting no one to be awake for. From America, and we're just going to be chilling out playing Poker Rogue, which is way beyond the bandwagon, way behind the times, but fuck it.
What's Poker Rogue?
So it's a web game of Pokemon in like the old style of Pokemon games, but it's
Roguelike, basically.
yeah. So you go from battle to battle to battle to battle. Like there's none of the world exploration or anything like that. You have a rival, and I think it's got like 200 bosses or something like that.
I love it. I've been playing Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass recently. It's like a demake of Emerald. It's so good. It reminds me of my childhood.
Hold on, demake of Emerald.
Yeah, it made it into GBC.
Sprite, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
but I
it's
thought-
fucking gorgeous. I'll show it to you later. It's
Little
GBA.
sprites.
I thought Emerald was already a sprite game.
It is, but it's like the lower. It's
Yeah,
down
yeah,
to
yeah.
Higher,
Game Boy
yeah.
Color. Game Boy
Yeah.
Color from Game Boy Advance, and it's
Yeah.
just fucking gorgeous. I love it. They did a really good job with it.
So
it's
like
like
8-bit
I've
instead of
seen.
16-bit or something.
Yeah, I've seen the GBA version of Crystal, which is fine, but they did sort of like half-arse it, whereas the demake seems to be a lot better put together. And also, it's got loads of like newer Pokemon in it. It's got like Gen 8 in it as well, which is really cool. Well, it's only the Pokemon that are like evolutions of the ones that would have been in those games. So
Right.
I think there's like maybe a couple of like Pinkerton, and then like fuck's the other one? Applin, like the weird apple dragon.
So none of the
Those are the
fairies
only
or anything
two
like that.
No, there's fairy type, but there's no like.
But
It's just the old ones.
I didn't think fairies. Came
They got
in until-
retroactively added.
Okay.
It was like Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Marrow, They're all fairies.
Oh, right.
Togepi. I love me a Togepi. It's my second favorite. Well, Togekiss. Oh, God. I need to charge my fucking Mew. I haven't played that one in a while.
I'll be up for that, Xeno. I'll watch you.
Yay.
Now Togekiss.
On Saturday, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday morning, the next version
Right.
of Kill Team is
Saturday.
coming out, so I have to sit and, like, refresh the website to try and buy a copy, even though it may just be fine and in stock, but who knows. I went to a Kill Team tournament down.
And he
It was
won.
great. No, I didn't. I got
You won.
66
Like a
out of it.
semi-normal sleep
I won
schedule.
one game.
Yeah, no kidding.
He won everything.
Oh no, I won the raffle and won someone painted Bleacher Team, which was like really cool.
I played Kill Team for a long time.
It was pretty good actually. I thought it was, I didn't need a mad amount of models. I painted some Deathwatch. Just
6 is the only way we can play anymore.
I know. Well, technically you can still build a Deathwatch army.
It doesn't count. Honestly, the way they phrased that on the website was absolutely insane. The idea they're like, don't worry,
Oh.
you can just like, I don't know, I guess
Is this a
pretend
mimic? Nope.
instead.
Random
Your
visual chest
black
again.
clad Marines that just pretend they're Deathwatch. And just
Yeah,
use the
just,
space
just
bunker.
pretend. Just use make-believe.
Just yes.
I don't want make-believe, I want official rulings. How's the samurai going? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I quite like it.
Getting it? Are you understanding it? It's quite good for
Yeah. Like seriously, this has seriously helped
Oh,
massively.
wait, actually, this way first? Yeah, because the ending is the passage is the gold coffin. Shit. Whee! Saturday morning entertainment.
Yeah,
It-
like,
Children's TV presenter.
like how we used to have Saturday morning cartoons.
I mean, there probably still is Saturday morning cartoons, but
Well, I
there's
think
every
really.
morning cartoons.
I mean, this is cartoons. Just yeah.
The kids even watch
Dedicated
TV.
channels, which technically is on a Saturday morning, regardless of where they are.
No, kids just watch
Riz.
Instagram and
Duty Riz. No, Instagram's for old heads.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the day that TikTok gets supplanted, and then all the people who grow up with that are going to be like, what?
what?
Well, I mean, is it going to be even shorter short form content? Like,
Yeah,
No, it's gonna be
videos
straight.
compressed
It's gonna.
into
It's gonna.
10 seconds. Yeah.
It's gonna download straight into your eyeballs.
It's a flash bomb
laser.
in your face.
Yep.
Okay, let's make it the new social media platform, Flashbomb. There you go. Yep.
Oh my
It's a
god.
platform.
Everything will just be sped up naturally, so instead of having to
Yep.
set your player to like 1.5 speed, it will automatically be that way.
It's 6 videos at once as well.
Oh my god.
Ew.
This means I'll be waking up Saturday morning for entertainment, just like my. Oh, you already read.
It's oh god, and they'll put like eye tracking in there, and they'll actually have it so that the audio is playing of whichever clip that you're looking at, and then that'll get you abused for ads. So it makes sure that the ad is constantly moving to wherever you're looking. Always put the ad in front of you.
Oh yeah, no, that kind of thing is it's interesting. Like, I remember when YouTube were experimenting with the whole 360-degree videos, and those were interesting.
Do you remember they did the WoW one? Like fly
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
Stormwind. That was really cool.
Or the movie,
Yeah, it was for the movie. God, I forgot about it. As did everybody else.
as did Blizzard.
Except for China. China saved the movie. And the Blizzard were like, oh, okay, so it's got a popular thing in China, and we could make more of these. And then, no. Like, what? Why?
Oh, sorry, not noticing.
Because
China.
the Hollywoods was like,
China.
it didn't make all the money, and then they were like, but the the Gina money and
That's steal. Somebody pop that because I've already got it.
sorry, just steal that one. Oops.
We're kind of fine with that. It's not super hard. I think it gets a little hard. I think it goes up to like floor 200 eventually. Remember.
Well, the other side is like, how long do we want to be in here? Because it's just like it's already.
Well, I'm
half
hoping to
10.
get you. I want to get you guys to the end of the story in here, which at some point it will give you context. It's just it doesn't for the minute. I think it might actually be 50s where you get like the first little bit, and then it carries on to 100 or something. Not 100% on that, but I'm not. You know,
We'll see what
checking
we get
every
for
floor.
free.
I'm not checking every floor for everything, and I feel like you usually end at 11, right? So we'll probably be about coming up to that. We can end healthily before that. Where the fucking blind again! Hey.
Which one is it we got to do?
Can't do it. No, we can't do it. It's the annoying gap in the next to the witching one.
Wait. So is the blind? It just doesn't tell you what you pick up.
No, it's encouraging darkness is lowering accuracy. That's gonna fucking fear me. Oh no, I stunned him.
We're going to be able to Neuralink zip file viruses to each other in the future, that's very sure.
It'll be like Deus Ex, whatever the one that isn't human. No, it is Human Revolution. What's the other one? Mankind Divided. That's the other one. Because I never played the original Deus Ex. I fucking love those games. I wish they brought them back. But Eidos is dead now, so.
Yeah.
Who owns the rights to them?
Somebody bought it out, and then that company died as well. Or something happened. They dissolved it or something.
There's something group.
Bracer.
Embracer Group, that's it.
They dissolved, right? And then somebody else took their.
Did
And
they?
somebody bought it up, and then I believe that was it. Embracer was the ones who did it for Square Enix or something like that, right?
Embracer
can't.
bought them off of Square Enix because, well, basically they bought the studios, which meant that I didn't know that they'd gone it because I swear I've seen something recently with Embracer.
It might not be gone, but I feel like maybe they like sold the rights or something. I'm not 100% on that. This is just my hearsay from what I remember, but I do remember being disappointed for the second time that I wasn't getting another Deus Ex game. Whatever reason, couldn't tell you why. Oh, now I've got a Blade in Silence. I can't taunt that probably. So I'm gonna try and hit it. Oh no, I can. I can use turn it. Oh, there's a guy. Maybe back away from him because I don't really know. Actually, no, I can. Come.
I found the shooter button.
Nice, cool. I didn't know if it would clear it or not, whether it was like a fixed one.
I think blinders.
Yeah, the blind is like an enchantment. Can't do shit about unless you have one of those Serenity things.
Nazith, I don't think Tana.
I don't think the markdown thing is working, yeah.
I don't think Tana allow remote things. Just go find like a just.
They have before. That's who I've always been using. Imagine getting a 34 petabyte file of just B2's polygons straight to the brain.
I mean, TV.
That's what I said. No, B2, yeah, 2B.
Give me a second.
No.
No, clearly it's the anime A2,
You'll be alright.
as opposed to the game A2, who apparently is more of a lolly.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe not.
Oh god, what are you doing, Zao?
I was like, it's fine. There's gonna be nothing in this room. And then, like, a million things more.
And then everything's.
I should be alright. Sorry, Boot, you gotta go.
Yeah, you're right, Nazeth. I don't think it is working.
Nazeth is always right.
Can you do me a solid? Can you write a ticket for that?
Ticket to ride.
Nazeth can always write a ticket.
I keep thinking you've got a giant shuriken on your back.
Is this a Tiamat issue specifically?
Yeah.
Or is it a stream issue? Okay.
It's pretty sure it's 2.
Okay.
Because it should be
45. Let's see that fucking board. I ain't got no bleeding sight ones.
Which one's those?
Sight shows us all the floor and like it's the top 2 in the left. It's the one that gets rid of all the traps, which I like to get rid of. Yeah, I like to use either one of them because either you can see the traps or they're all gone.
Do we share items or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Why when we're capped, I sell somebody to use them in cap space.
I think that behind us.
That's one to have Manticore.
No. I may need to make him drop the other one when it starts. There you go. Do you know? You should have an intro.
You have to tell him what button does what.
I don't know what it's called for range DPS. Oh no, your melee DPS. It'll be
You?
fuck, it's called. It should be like a roll ability.
Rebuke or interject, isn't it?
Maybe they're all different. I know.
Interject's a tank's one.
Casters.
Rebuke.
Tank has low blow.
No, tank has interject.
It does have
It was
both.
a
I'm blind.
Tiamat issue
I
caused
totally
by
forgot about
me
that. That's
on
my bad.
earlier.
I forgot you have multiple interruptions. So I was just like, Zuno, do my job.
Krypha, even if that was true, that would actually probably make Xeno happy because it would mean a new bug would be fixed.
Yeah,
What?
and
Krypha said it was an issue caused by me logging in on mobile earlier today.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. And I went away and fixed it.
I don't get it. There's a side one. Hold on to that then. There's a spooky ghost coming the other way. Run.
Ooh.
He is just scary.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Dripping down your spine.
Oh, it's
my
gonna be
God,
soon when
it's
we're gonna play Get the Fuck Out, isn't it?
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Yeah. I've already changed my personal server icon, my server icon, to a Halloween themed one. And I love me the Halloweens.
Spooky Ween.
Sure.
I love horror games, but I cannot.
Depends on the horror game. I don't really like cheap jump scares too much. But a really good, like, tension building game is the first time I played Silent Hill 3, there were times when I was playing it alone. Now, if I was playing it with a group, it was fine, because we'd all just make fun of it. But every now and then I would play it alone, and holy shit, that game was tense.
I remember. And this is no slight
Not as
against,
bad as my brother had it. He had it even worse, but anyway, yes, certainly.
this is no slight against Loz, but I remember.
I know what you're going to say. I know.
Do you want to continue?
I think I said, hey, we should play Amnesia, but to make it really scary, play it in the dark. But Amnesia's really stupid and has these scenes where it's like, oh,
Close.
white blinding light.
Close. It was a case of you said, Amnesia's really good. I said, no, it's garbage. And like, no, it's really good. I'm like, no, it's boring as fuck. Nothing happens. It's
You hadn't played it. No, you didn't say any of that. You hadn't played it.
I had, right?
You had.
I had, right? And you were like, did you play it with headphones and the lights off? I'm like, well, I played it with headphones.
No. You
and-
hadn't
not
played
with-
it. You had seen videos.
No, I had played it!
No.
Right? And I said, you know, no, I haven't played it with the lights off. It's like, oh well, that's you're doing it wrong,
No,
aren't you?
definitely haven't played it.
You're
That's
crap.
why the white
I was
light
like, I said no, because like the fucking
You hadn't played it.
I had the lens flares fucking burn off my retinas.
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't.
No,
that's the
no,
reason
it's like-
why we didn't know about the lens flares because you
I
hadn't
did
played
know
it.
about the fucking lens flares.
No, you did when they burned your retinas.
Bickering, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I love that you're making him eat. Haloza says, scariest thing I ever played, System Shock 2 multiplayer on dial-up.
Oh no, I'll,
That's just because dial-up, man.
I'll tell you the fucking scariest thing ever. Fucking Doom on what's it called? Ultraviolet and higher. It's just like the first Doom. You open up a fucking door and there's a fucking cyber demon there, and all you've got a fucking pistol. You're like, you fucking cack your pants really goddamn fast.
It's an action game, though.
Dead Space.
Isn't it like
Dead
Yeah.
Space. 100%
You say
Dead
action.
Space.
You say
Alien
action.
Isolation? Ugh.
Yeah.
I'd probably give you
Fuck that
Alien Isolation. I've never actually played that.
Alien. Oh, great. So
Alien
we-
Isolation 2, yeah.
System Shock 2 was great early on because that does give that feeling if you don't have anything and you've got a stick and that's a weird beastie that's coming to eat your face. You're like, I got a stick.
You see, what you fail
First time
to
I played-
understand is in Doom, when you die, you start again with just the pistol.
When in System Shock 2 and you die, you start with nothing.
Then you start the game again?
Yes. So, as
Oh, I love these guys. Look at them. They're so beautiful.
No. You,
Oh,
you
First
start the
time I
level again.
played Dead Space, I could only play for like a couple hours at a time. Before I have to be like, okay, I have to stop now. Too scary. Too atmospheric.
I really enjoyed Dead Space because it doesn't. I don't know.
I did.
hate
I love
horror
Dead Space.
when you don't have like a power agency yourself. But in Dead Space, I can
Yeah.
literally leave limbs off with the basic gun, so I never was that scared. Or maybe as soon as I realised that, and in Dead Space, especially Dead Space 1, I've never played Dead Space 2, but I love Dead Space 1. As soon as you've cleared an area, mobs never respawn in it. So you know where you're
Oh, but
safe.
sometimes they do.
They don't.
Every now and then.
No,
If there's a story reason for it, they will.
Story.
They will.
If you're repeating that area for
Yes.
story reasons, yes. But if you
Yes.
clear an area, and normally that's like several chapters later when you come back, kind of thing. Not when you're just walking through it by yourself. So you kind of think like, oh yeah, well this is safe, so I know this is safe now, and that kind of ruined it.
It's kind of like every horror game kind of has a sell-by date, right?
Uh-oh.
Can't be scary forever.
No.
Things are accurate.
But every new area was still kind of,
Yes,
scary.
yeah.
I also wasn't that great at aim. I've never been great at aiming because of my eyes. So that probably lends a bit of the little bit of the scary to it.
The thing I hated about Dead Space 1 was sodding. Isn't the babies?
Yeah,
Trying to
three
fucking
limbs.
aim at them was
Yeah.
just so infuriating. I wasted so much ammo trying to kill the fuckers. Just couldn't hit them.
Dead Space 1 and 2 have great atmosphere, and they made it so... I feel like Dead Space 2 isn't quite as good.
FYI, the
mainly
babies
because
pissed,
now the protagonist talks.
FYI, the babies pissed me off so much that I stopped playing the game.
Did Isaac not talk in the original?
Not in the first one. No, you only heard him
No, no.
grunting and stuff.
I never really got
Um,
into it. Like, I wasn't really...
Apparently, that is true. In the remake, enemies will respawn sometimes.
Oh, well done.
Quite a lot, actually. I remember one section where I kept having to deal with them. But the remake wasn't as scary for me because I already
This is a cool kid. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
and I'm sure we can all agree that Dead Space 3...
That was the only one I actually
Doesn't
played
exist.
on, like... it was because obviously it's just an action game by that point. That's what I mean is like I feel like
Yeah.
they never stay horror games once you get used to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's maintaining that level of atmosphere is different.
Well, it also
Um,
doesn't help when your studio head or developers or the publisher whoever said, oh no, horror games aren't a thing anymore. We'll make this action, and then they kill the
Yeah.
franchise, and it's like, oh, but
Oh, look at the
Whoa.
Alien movies, right? The first one is
Oh,
incredibly atmospheric
God.
and terrifying, and then they progressively get more and more action oriented.
Well, no, it makes sense for the second one, though. right?
They're good for different reasons, but then like yeah, the ones after it are a bit like. Because I prefer aliens, but I do still like aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing will
But
ever
by,
be like one alien on the ship with its people slowly being killed. That's so much worse.
I thought, right, nothing could get worse than Alien Resurrection. I genuinely
Yes, that was
thought
what I was
that.
thinking of.
I
Yeah.
genuinely thought that, and then we've got Prometheus.
Apparently Romulus,
got-
whatever the new one is actually supposed to be quite good. I mean, you haven't seen it, so
That's what I've
don't
heard,
judge.
yeah.
It might be terrible, but like I've not seen it.
Oh my god, that's a dual wielding coffin base.
Oh my god, my OC. Coffin guy.
My retinas.
Flipping Dead Space 3 was fun. Yeah.
Here we go. Next floor.
But it
Okay.
also felt like a case of it was wedged in there because they were told to wedge it in there.
Well,
The co-op in Dead Space 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, co-op kind of takes away immediately from the horror of it because you're like, I've got a buddy.
because now you're with somebody else. Yeah.
It's kind of the only reason I could play through it because I played it in co-op. I could probably manage it now, but like I honestly, some of the fucking really early on in my like YouTube and streaming career, I don't know if I still have the videos, but I played Alien Isolation with a friend of mine, just sort of like sitting next to me and watching, and we were shitting our pants the whole time. It was so good. There was points where like it amazes me because the AI for the aliens is incredible, but the AI for the humans and the robots is just awful. So like you could be behind a sofa, like fully in view of them, and they're just like,
I remember.
Yeah, but I
gonna
think
win.
it's supposed to be awful for them.
I remember I played Five Nights at Freddy's for a friend for their YouTube channel. They're like, oh, it's really scary, it's really scary. And I was like,
jump scare.
No.
is it? Is it really?
Jump scare.
Yeah.
I used to know a guy
So-
whose like whole
So,
identity was playing FNAF.
right.
That was literally
So,
Isn't that basically how PewDiePie started?
yeah.
No, Markiplier, isn't it? The Markiplier.
yeah.
Well, the
Probably
kids eat
both
it
of
up. Like his audience
Anyway.
was like really young. It was really weird.
But how the fuck did I just get silenced? Anyway, so
Crap.
they basically said like, hey, let's, you play it, we'll watch you play it and everything. The only thing that fucking jump scared me was when they screamed. Right? It's just like,
Yep.
oh, something's
Just
appeared on
fucking go.
on screen, and then all of a sudden I just hear this scream in my ear. I'm like, oh, for the love of God, stop doing that, please.
Oh come on, man!
What?
Timing on that. It toaded me, and then it fucking dropped the timer.
And then it's going.
And another one. Oh god. You might be in trouble. I'll do my best, but I can't do anything until I'm back up again. I'm back.
As is our CompiCast catchphrase, jump scares can be fine when they're used appropriately. The problem is that quite often they're just used as a cheap mechanism to try and get you to be scared, and they are the cheapest.
No, but there's nothing wrong with jump scares, right? The problem is when I got two people in the same room as me screaming in my ears.
Yeah,
That's like just the wrong people playing horror game.
yeah. Well, that's who jump scares are geared towards.
Mm-hmm.
Is people that get scared that easily.
One of my favorite horror movies ever is Severance. I think it's called Severance. It's about a bunch of office workers that end up going to a
Crap.
camp in the woods.
Give it
with
rough.
some retreat.
No, cabin in the woods.
No. So some retreat in the woods to try and learn team building exercises. Folk become part of a team. Blah blah blah. And basically, they end up wandering into some
Usually it's all corporate.
gorilla. Huh?
Oh, I know what this one is. I'm pretty sure it's a terrible movie.
It's fucking believable for a start.
Wolf frequently shits me up. I don't like that. That's like a real, like a true story.
This was a jump scare.
Just some creeper in the middle of the fucking outback, grabbing people. Bam bam. Bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Fuck, this place is fucking chocker, Jesus. Alright, let's get all fucking filed up. Come on, boys. Oh, come on! Why does that keep happening? I got fucking trapped into a toad, so I'm gonna lose aggro because I can't talk. If I can't attack, I'm just stood here until they decide that they don't want to hit me anymore. So hopefully they're just gonna keep hitting me. I'm just afraid of... Okay, we're good. That's why you use the sight coffers. Nightmare Dragon. Oh, there was a chest and I have totally missed it. What was it? The witching we can't use. Yeah, but there's nothing to use it on. Are we at the boss yet?
Nope.
Yep.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. Ooh,
Yeah.
cutscene.
Stiletto Mantis.
Actually, her name is Edda Black Titties.
It really
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna pop some stuff for this. Oh, let me do that. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this way. You can get her transmog on the shop. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Surprise. Oh, look away.
Shit, I thought I
Those
had.
Japanese.
I had to reprisal it so it won't hurt you as much. Oh, fucking hell. Ugh. But I hate not having continuation. Really makes the rotation feel really crummy. Nice. I saw them black gap poses.
Oh, I'm learning.
Very synchronized. Look away. Wait a second. Gap close. kind of a she's pretty nippy if I remember correctly. Yeah. Casts. God of Carvest. Charm any black pits. Hold on.
That was cool. Don't you need a tiller?
Oh, I wanted her scythe.
He was dead anyway.
Yeah, but her scythe weren't.
Spoilers.
You're gonna come a good witch. Ugh. Yeah, but I wanted your scythe.
You have to buy it.
Lame.
It's a real money thing, unfortunately.
Lame.
I think it can be a lot of weapons, though. I feel like it's one of those ones they made a transmog for all the different weapons, or a lot of them anyway.
I'm shocked they haven't gone back and voiced this. I know it's not much, but it would cost them much, you imagine.
Oh, I just thought it was some shiny blood.
I was like when it involves us in the cutscenes as well.
I'll put this on my third finger.
Just strawberry.
It's a slain. Fatality.
So the beauty of this, I believe, is if we stop now, which I assume we're going to,
Yeah.
we can pick it up again another time.
Yay!
I'm curious to see how many levels you guys got out of that, though, because it does give you XP. Now
What?
if you, so you would go, you just do exit. You go to the bishop, and he'll open your bags that you just got.
I got 2 levels.
Appraise. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pathetic.
With the bishop. Hello, the bishop. How you doing? Unable to open lockbox, insufficient space.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about me.
I got a tight-beaked parrot. And some clothes.
Shit, how do I make it so it shows me the entire That's
It's
reset?
in your settings somewhere. It's like system configuration or character configuration. Let's do character configuration probably. Item settings, inventory interface, open all.
Confetti.
Oh, there's a lot of junk in here.
Yeah, the pot shards you used to buy from the other one.
I'm gonna pop to the toilet. Back a bit.
The what shards?
So we will have gotten a pot shard or pot herd, pot's herd, Gilmore and pot's herd. Pot shard? I'm not sure what it is.
This is going in the bin.
What is?
It was just some trousers. Okay.
I got a fancy jacket. I got some shoes. Done all this before, though, so I assume I already have this. But yeah, you can buy from the other lady. You can get, if you forge an aetherpool grip, I believe it makes the weapon outside of the thing, so you can have it as a transmog or like a glamour rather.
Oh, these things
Basically, don't
here.
worry about it.
These
Sell them.
you just sell them. Just sell.
Yeah, it's just money. Anywhere will do. They're literally just the money reward.
Yeah, no, I'm just. How can I tell who's a vendor?
I don't know. There'll be somebody here somewhere. There's independent arms mender over there on the right. Will probably have it. Maybe.
You. Good.
Nope, it's just a repair one. Shit. Sorry, it's because I've been playing WoW. It's confusing me.
It's fine.
Somebody here.
gotta be
Traveling armor. It's arms supplier. These guys over here.
Purchase?
Yeah.
Sell. Yes. Oh wow, that's a lot of money.
How much money you got?
Well, that's 50,000. That's 30,000. That's 10,000.
I'll tell you in the bottom right. You got 662,000.
Yeah. Now I do.
I spent all mine at the end of Endwalker, and now I have fuck all. I've got 708,000.
Yeah, fuck all.
It really isn't. You can make so much money in this game for like housing and shit, and things do get very expensive, so that won't get me shit.
What the crap is this crap? Seasonal miscellaneous. What?
Oh, that shit is just stupid cosmetic things. You use them and it'll your little effect over your head.
I got some shoes, sandals.
Sandals. They won't be good gear. It's just cosmetic. That?
On aesthetic.
Oh, it's the hair. You get a haircut.
Cool.
Adds a haircut to your thing. Savage material. Don't care about that. Garbage. Yeah. The only good things were the shoes and that and the haircut. But I would use the haircut because it adds it to your collection. So the option then. You might hate it, but it's ticked off. You can get the 2B hair and the 9S hair as well. I think I've got the 9S hair.
What, from here or?
No, not from here. From doing the near raids, but there are like other cosmetic stuff you can get in the game that aren't like in it from the base. If that makes sense.
Cool.
You can just
Got
you
so
get
much-
it as raid rewards, cosmetic raid rewards.
Got so much crap in here. I don't know what to do. With.
Yeah, you need to clear that out. This is again why I don't like having. This is why glamour plates are good because you don't need your dye then. You can just dye it on the glamour plate, and it's permanently dyed whenever you equip that glamour plate. All I have to do to switch something else is.
So how? Probably another time. But this materia,
I'll do
can,
it.
can I just bin this materia off or?
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, materia is really only worth it if you're gonna do like end game shit, like.
Which I'm nowhere near anyway.
So, yeah, exactly. Like it was useful back in the day. You can put it on, but there's no way you're gonna do any content that's gonna require it. Anyway, as fun as inventory management is, I'm sure
Yeah.
viewers will
Yeah.
be bored by it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. The viewer number seems to be increasing. Maybe they like their spreadsheets. But anyway, that's. Oh no, it's gone down again. Never mind.
You scared them off. It's like
I
a
have.
deer in the woods.
I have. Right, that's it for today's stream. Zale, thank you very much for joining us
No problem.
and taking us on this epic endeavor with the Palace of the Dead. Yeah. Thank you both for humoring me in the adventures of learning how to Samawa.
Stretch my
And
gunbreaker legs again.
what?
Good to stretch my gunbreaker legs again, to be honest.
Yeah, and
Nice.
that's it for today. Next stream is on Friday, where it's a collab between a whole bunch of content creators, and we'll be doing Lockdown Protocol. I always forget what the damn.
At similar
thing's called.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna take that off.
Wah,
because-
wah, wah.
Yeah, the JoJo meme.
that's fine.
I need to rebuild the JoJo. I'll try and remake it for Friday, but we'll never know. And of course, again, Saturday morning, there's the Poker Rogue thing with Silverlight as well. Cool. Right. That's it for today.
Booyah.
Was that Booyah?
See ya.
Ah. Say good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night, everyone.
I feel like Loz as well.
Lots. says goodnight. Is that convincing?
Yeah.
Especially the fact that he referred to himself in the third person. That was kind of weird, Loz, honestly.
Yeah, very weird, Loz.